ye to sa boni fetasese ne proye na se ye wo boas no man ye fa ntema pa bi afira no ye be moden da ya senunkran ya bonachi dom ana me di kaka ye be di nkomo bio e dia fa 1 Ghana city ban yi diaba se wo top fuel 1 liter bia ubetua wo so no e de nti na wo se yetua e ho hia ana se ho hia empanifo ha ye ne ombedi sa nkomo no na afa nchiremu bia wo hwehwe won satimi aka afa yewura eye Kano Foriata the former finance minister at the office of the special prosecutor sabre wo hwehwe ne den sabre de wakwakoda Interpol red alert no so gan asoko enti babia honorable Kano Foriata wo I wo man sabetimi aka no de Interpol hwehwe no no de na ba o man Ghana mu a na ensemfo anan tansa hodo at the office of the special prosecutor what I say no de aboye Kano Foriata wo Ghana yensi kasem bi ho wo bra no ye o man yi photo samfo no de ba che wo ba bekirem yenti a sesi kasem no aye basa alusha me da se wo come home me di anka Obrempong minia Accra Kofi Dako aba be come sa sabre yendi nkomo Accra aba no fe
oh ye nua Obrempong
maintaining ka menti Accra nka papa me ba chonti mun check Accra nka
lovely lovely
Accra no o bibi aboko de
oh nyame adom
ade achi
ena ya fida
ai me hwese de wadi mu atoto so no a ana nenso ye woda
yes
me hu sa no pe wadi asa bebi
se bibia ni ho de awade se
wasa no kakra me be to internet no so na wo mu hu se WhatsApp anso
me ni problem
enye news ni presentation kwa na ni
anyhow
Michael Jackson ye rough and how to na de
oh say ekua se wabo so nyom we by I think 1998 thereabout and nyom we by by no na nyazi satan na me small boy
nyom na de
yeah obi ani ho le rade se etudu pa obetimi agwan akɔhye baabi awiase afa na nyina Interpol beka kire se untimi ngɔhye ho obi ani ho ne Interpol se
nyankopɔn be boa Interpol
rade nyankopɔn
na ye hu
eti bibi ani ho ne rade se so eti amatiefo akye na fida na yedo nyankopɔn asese wa ma de pa bi akye yen yeda na se na GPRT funsu ye ne won wa asem ka
GPR chief
oh yeah
aden dennis
oh ye ne won wa asem ka ye be kyerem nsem mu e de akyere Ghana fo ene fe anasi funsu so a won atewetua ene midwives wo mo so ye be kyere won nsem yi pa e de akyere
Accra eya na say nurses and doctors so yeah no mo ka so mo ko striker sometimes I understand them ade omo pre ho ye wo mo
working conditions yes
but untimi nye sadie no entiatua wo breko nipa ewu
yes
minim say empanifo no ebu enuagu wo masum kakra ewo eye nurses working condition midwives sometimes doctors no kra but I am be say e kwan foforo bie ni ho because minim say action you take strike you koi within 2-3 days enipa hwere ne nkwa
of course yes but unim Obrempong
mitio
yen so-called non-political associations and organizations.
Yes.
Eya woman ni ye ene niama worry no ene ma yemu binum yen adwene ye yen se nia worry ka se ye non-political no enya no kware.
Omo political.
You.
Adent.
Good morning to you Perpetual Fori. Honorable President Edi Magana Registered and Midwives Association. Perpetual Ofori.
Yes.
And now pe me mo ache. Me jedi se hu ye. Ye wo nuanom mi a wo mo ya nesifo.
Yes.
Ye wo yenum a wo mo ya nesifo. And na ye ni meetings a wo mo kɔ. And ye nim nyame ahoro a wo mo nya wo statement free. Obrempong.
Mitio.
They cannot tell us abanfofo aba in less than 6 months. Odu se makoto mani. And the sector minister actually say you why some American demand they legitimate. This is because Bra no honor as a sector minister no or your opposition person and a ranking member on the health committee no.
Yes.
No nkase with these issues.
no nim say pressing issues are ehamo.
And as we speak now, the government now, one of them juma was state agencies, ministers near they know. Controller and accountant general mpo untua wo mukaye. Enti mu niam amuru ye, amu ye civil servant. O se munto mo buase. Efeni ye di nhye no, erugugu akwam a enche sa mu demand abangba ya mamu. All of a sudden, no. Ya betu wetua. All of a sudden, yentie. Are you telling me, say, in 8 solid years, only young friends from 2024 January to December,
yes,
mu demand the perpetual fury. Oh, your president ma anesi fukabum kui. Mu demand the amudi two, the then health minister name, Bernard Okoboy, aka Botai. Mu do two na nim no. Mu jedi say, one year no obi a waba less than 5-6 months no, onfa prekupa no nyani nyina mfa mamuana.
So you
Omukachi Okoboy and then Okoboy found Okoboy and Yashay. As a health minister, no, Obiaba, Mudin Sema to Nanim, Osemunian to Basiwum, Muse Debi, Yabetu. And guess what? Who did this says and Kasa striking?
Yes.
I want I'm backing on it. Who did say a yadia legit? Not a yadia association members in Raja to man can pape mubaba. No. Eti members ni bi krampo who say niamuru ye no niamuru leadership no muri ye no enya de pa emwa yen asoman so enu ti na meka say we cannot say these associations in no almost say they are non-political no enya you know I disagree. Most of them, their leadership and members, some members of them no they belong to either A or B. And interestingly, if one political party be wabema ni obeki biara no but the other side when say we de omu ya yankasa yen members yen crofo ya nti mu yen yetu sara.
And you think say the nurses and the midwives are sabri omo de womo adwuma to ho say working conditions na buying NCR they are not being fair to this government.
Of course their actions and inactions shows say they are fronting or they are championing some cause be. We cannot build a country like this.
This not nurses ni midwives. It's say one more tenants din ye ko mo de omo sam to the previous government nanim. Now we be a woman taking this kind of action so this time around yenye sadi we ni nhwesa ban we obeti yan.
Edam no kito nyombe. O se ye kom na hweno, ye din na hweno, obeya mawo, obeya mawo. Waka asem se previous administration entia
yes
we are wabe o say asem amaka no meya mamu o say munya ntobu ase mame I'll deal with the issue entimunto mu buase wom ne ebeya mamu eyi a okan no mu se muntie but e be ko strike so and said the make me di kankan no Obrempong ye wonuanom mea nuanom marima efei ye wo yirenom and they belong to this association.
Yeah.
So every meeting bia wo beko bia no yenya first hand informations and we know what they are doing. So what I'm saying is that thank God say government akọ court akọ injunction up to so and labor commission so akache say one strike you know and illegal and all labor experts nyina akasa one ajem say nyamuru yenu enye etiamra.
Yeah.
But it was but thank God, government has gone to court. Our secure injunction against the strike action of these registered and midwives associations.
Oh, wow!
But they should bear in mind, say, won't mean for a dako, and your baby biara, and my encosusa. From January 7th up to June 16th.
Yes.
And she said, Nyama, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, on the meeting we want put in place. Nyama Braba Fem.
Yes.
Full Braba Fem. Nyama Eguguna Kwemu. And was a merciful. It's a muhaw then. Exercise patience. I'll deal with it. Was a yenti.
Media, me what do we nipa ebe yare, aqua yare sabia. Nankombe here the services of these nurses and midwives. Not sabri or making working conditions so na fe wo made omoniame go so omonye adwumadio akra by this time say they make an obi ahwe ne nkwa e bi say we nya nurse bi
and checking the pulse and checking and
yes
eti wu nurse no nipa we free mu no ye me bisa wana
you can't take that back
ye me bisa wana
sa life no
and and ade we are more demanding Obrempong sanka eyade a eyeya anka did say anka bia in support mo ka people will support you nwa obi hwere ne nkwa either Kolebu Accra Greater Accra Regional Hospital
yes
ana Lekma Hospital ana Kumasi ana se hifa shopping for one beba ayaresa bia honom say midwife mu betimi ahwe won
nti se mami bi na awaka no waba bedu hospital ohwehwe midwife no wagina wo
u say me was strike etini pay say onyame ampata na bia
otimi hwere ne nkwa ne ba nyina
ye me bisa wana perpetual fury. I'm asking a simple question one esuno nia mo beka o na bia the authority and answer the powers that be no we beka say oyentie anayeru nye but we di wakasem no and the sector minister say yes legit but muma me bre only munsu konshemu only mu konshemu ni wie na the following day na ban ya declare strike. The spokesperson for the health ministry over to me Goodman and yen kasa won kasa free show echi mu kire nse mu a de kire won say munya botre kakra even no health minister Akando eto some of the health facilities I won kranga esa every afamu say yes asem munya se mun kan mu aka
hwe niema bi enko yie nyina
na all of a sudden strike
ya
how
mami makwa
so nia won aye
yes
eti perpetual fury se ono ena sa tumi ekura no obi di sa de we ye na
anka
ebe ni da
ebende mate akra mami makwa o ti san no pay
nyame adomo na so
nyankopon daroma ade atimi achie and then ye koso wo ye online platform news portals ni bi
news portal on say environmental day ya mampanyi world environmental day mampanyi ekobia no e won kran ha no say no di to dwa say on say ne senso topa wo my Ghana mu ade ba ko pe ha ye pa sa rubber take away pack no wo wuna ne nam gata mu basa ade anu odi ye pa mampanyi dia to dwa say ye koya no mni che ye gu akwema sa ne mani nyina no ye beja yusu e wo my Ghana mu enti manufacturers ne exporters ne importers for no mkofa sa ne man ba no omo find alternative way ya omo de be ye de be boa me ya package ye nuane e wo man mu hanom say because sa ne man no e boy kapa
apart from a car e boy na nkasa no doctors na wo mo nim apomudin hu nsɛm kan aka sɛ ɛno ankasa kra no ɛwɔ implications kakra bi sɛ aduane yɛ hye na wodi gumu a
cause chemicals no
mo de yes Roberts no it is aduane yɛ hye na wodi gumu a etimi kra ma health implications bi ba I think sɛ ɔmampani asɛm a waka no ne kwan so ano no na nke ye behwe ne yedi so a ene se wo ye rubber ne ye be use aluminium foil mo e de akyekyere ye nuane a you switch there ne wakwa ko produce bi aba because eno nye intention say obi o ye rubber ye de be gu na adwuma ana na adwuma e ba be sei
and we must start to crack kasa
yes
or manufacturers no say ne aban ne de ba ne de
o ba be gu na adwuma dabi e wo say we na nye man ne ye be ye we a ene ye switch from producing rubber
switching produces adekode
thank you tia na nye se ye ba be gu obi adwuma so wo hwe ye gutters mu a choke ni ade a a fire your polythene bags.
So topa na gata bi the official
take away packs. Dano me am drive it. Ewo ayi mensa to pediatric stretch so. Na ka bi di manim nim saka na ko kofori ane ne mpatam. Na maame panio. What ka na chi ne wadidi awie se emu na oyi kai mi windscreen anim bam.
Kafra.
Oti we mu baby a wo hwe environment a wonam a that stretch very beautiful. Adai na won fen to car mu. Na wudu station a bin bi wo ho a wo de atom me seminar ma bontin na me to your friend saying bottle water and na sachet water na me no across me hunu bi na me ntimi njan to baby ada and e bia metimi am ensure ni nyina sanam de ahye bottom
Obrempong
because rubber it did so many years and some
etitimbo entete be hwa
Obrempong wo hwe nsemi a his excellency aka ene nsemu so a manufacturers e won aka no
yes
Womu say impo abang beguna abang hold on kakra on twentwenso kakra Obrempong in the 80s and then in 90s me must share the kakra I never cause evidence their history I remember very well Sampo ubeto nsu anu sensu woto nsu a.
Ubenuma. Oma di omo bede sama.
Enye rubber. Those days no.
No more cap.
Mo.
Say ya the one na
no enye rubber. Ebi esa kra calabash.
And no more 5 silver dey.
Yes.
Mo. And in those days nso, ne bia obekwa koto koko anasa banku se bia yebeka se o ye de banku ahye rubber mu no na ni ho. Ohun haban ya.
Body haban.
Mo.
Enya body haban kra de omo de chichiri enuane ni sei.
Ena ye de banku no be den.
Ebeshim.
Ena health experts aka kire say those days no udi say aduan no wo aha no mu a eya no wapomodum sem ekoyie.
Yes.
You need to buy all of a sudden. No, say oh,
system.
Who come to Calabash? I don't know. Miss Benuma, may I? Who could call us a young question? That's how they know. Any fast robber, Abba. The same health experts now. As I'm back at saying because the our robber cancer, messing cancer. He no can quarry being trained. And now my young environment, you know, you go to a resell. Missy, one more to Galay. Yeah. So Becca no career, one to Fema, or said, even deep ground, or Bum said Robert Bishop. Robert no, and where Yapum some and Kuya and Wayan. We just say a Bessanga baby. What I'm saying is that we should go back. Can't it bring mono? It be a Benia brother, it be go Hamaso, and I say, Baye, and no Nabuang may happen, and then put Fufu, I ye fufu, almost a machine, young
na sa machine de be ameka se me mani tua pa dia na minim se machine abobo so a mint yes obi adwuma
but ne ya won no ene ne yan ayam different
oh of course
different nuclear
of course I think say measures be mbra good na enema bi omunim say health wise e be implicate here no penifom form na nsi form because ade no say wo ye na nya eno nche say no na wo ye didi nti any
anka atai na complexes allegedly any atai your dem say wo say wo wadwuma no re any nya obia nya ne galafo so nya
wo no mo nya because mo nyina mo peska
you robber ni dem wa o
kwatwa story ni bi o ana asa mate mondane mo hombre na fe ye nto adwumade ni so akwa kofi ne kwa atwa medam ase ye pa abusia high power 97.9 FM Dwaboase dwumade the holiday edition and no pen so yegu so a ye bomode na ye dia asum sabedi e enche bia ye fast pause fo no na fe agoprama so nsem wo matimi aba na mo de aba besom ye anopa me kan fo Franco aye trading enterprise e de ama ho abusia anopa and now your holiday. Minim say ubepie. Ubeka say who take this advantage. Now wakwa share accessories and now pay mobile phone be gra na holiday wo de ache wukunu wo de ache wo yere and now wo de ache wo ba. Into electronic retail wo Ghana ha I wono no the niema bo eye kama. Aye papa so aye Franco aye trading enterprise. Abusia say open Nokia, Samsung, iPhones, smart TVs ranging from 32 to 100 inches. Franco air condition ranging from 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 horsepower. After chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machines, microwave, blender, CCTV cameras. I know it's me monitor them out anytime, anywhere. Now who know what phone so baby biara wo. If I turn near the nkura, wabra wanya sa CCTV camera CB at every Franco Trading Enterprise one. A high quality, highly reliable. It's mobile phones won yema bia, so open the charger. Won't pay BBI mobile phones and electronic gadgets on. A Franco Trading Enterprise, and I'll do any better. Now, for my bomarding, I'm out be at all. Bomarding up for Franco for our number, so. Na feji direction and anchemu bia open wobra wo fifie anope ye holiday na wakwakope wo electronic gadget bia wo hwehwe 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 0555 939 311 0555 939 311 and 0302-225-651 0302-225-651. Download the Franco Trading app no. I will Google Play Store. Na fe ubetimi ato niema no e wo ho wo be ko ho mo ma discount kakra so Franco Trading Enterprise as still na e phone papa efie e be just ready e braso see ya de ago pramamu nsem ebe so mo ebo tailor are ready ebo to say
thank you I do ya woko
bibia na holiday me hwe mo ma so our plans.
I feel I'm planning.
I feel now planning. It's your point, sir.
Me who say abokasi bi de limu. Pese biana. Fashion.
And then me Muslim brothers be me wa allergy. E wo tesano, abunso wo tesano. And then mo fie na meda. Because sala kese ni nie. Nantwie pa o mato no. Akese no.
Kese no.
Ah, ene. Me we be ona me di bi kofi.
Me do echi. Say o kwa me do echi.
Ebo finance.
All right, I don't pay attention. We be sagure when sewa isa kanyina no e na e de bremo. And seven no e dosu de but ne wo ahu hia no e na e de brem na yakọ European transfer. What him say teams no start some of the top players na dia Real Madrid. O my mo second signing. Em so ho de hunsem betumi de abro so and Manchester United so no e yes signings bebre. E be hwe ne hunsem e de abro berem na e bagana so dia. What him say weekend way Ghana Premier League last games yeah boy weekend way you know yeah share na e don say nyina etumi e de abre power 97.9 FM and TV XYZ some producers Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch and Kojo Fosu fan de min so me din e de ebo Taylor, Yenshen Semina say, the Black Queens of Ghana catch it. When him say Black Queens Jinakuno, July year, Waf corner, Basono, Yenshen him say, Mano Bacoro to Yakobo Humadin. And so, now when him say before a Waf corner, Basono, and Mana start here, or more bo Ayakufa case, no friendly games, or more bo Omni Senegal, a bo Omni Morocco, a bo, when him say Cote d'Ivoire, and so on, this week, and then last Friday, and so on, Omutimi Eba, and in preparation ahead of Waf corner, a bet to me, a Basono, friendly games. Yeah, bottom and Shedan Koye, sir, a sunset wins any a year win and Shedan Koye Bebresa. Now, a former Black Stars player and a former Black Stars coach, a Mercy Tegu, Sisia Minoka said, or Oak FC, and I say Oak Ladies, or your more head coach. Mamino then some at to just say, although set get a mano a bomb friendly matches no and Koye now I don't know a Buapa, a sunset, Sisia now a friendly matches now the idea and Koye no, a mama as a Ghana for your dream, a free a set team no muka, on bet me a performance and no, and a bit me a change team no, on faith, a Waf corner, a bit me a comment, no crab a bois, and my team no, you call a Waf corner expectation, a will loan into no, on bet me about home a day, or Waf corner, I bet me a community and summer, Madam Mercy Tegu, or the Tuja.
Most of the players there were scouted by me, and I'm happy they are still there. You have a whole lot of pool of players, and I realized that they were calling them one by one, group by group, and it's good. And losing a training match is, for me, is nothing. This one is even good. It will take people's minds off Black Queens, so that when they get you, the tournament, someone will say tournament proper, then they will teach you that football is made in Ghana, not any other. So don't worry, you people should just, it's my prayer that Ghana will bring something back home for Ghanaians to be happy. My concern is Ghanaians, not apart from we not winning our matches. It is my prayer that someday Black Queens will bring a cup, no matter what cup it is. They will bring cup home for every Ghanaian to be happy.
Zito gonka and I yet and was a cup. Na kaze any other cup wintino. Is that say disposable cups ka hwana. And no yansawa a coach Mercy Tegu and also okay FA a Black Queens of Ghana. And so hono yanko a Ghana Premier League with say we can wait a last showdown. Our Ghana Premier League this week and I be who obia waje a Ghana Premier League games are Barcelona fixtures say and they sit here across the folk at now across Post Stadium normally a FC a summer test at their prim so sound so and be any Miami Gold Stars and so it's some bibiani dance park normally Accra Lions Eddie a win time so Dreams FC and so better Tuba AstroTurf now omni Legon Cities and so to me abos and so and our nana force Jabo Park no Bechen United and the Young Apostles Eddie Ebepim so Adriana FC and so any Basakoli Stars and so a ball and so our nana Ajiman Bedu the first park sound so and our Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex no Nations FC and the Pando Hearts of Lions and so to me Eddie CNE TNA Stadium also no Mediama Sporting Club omni Brekum Chelsea and so to me about sound so and Nations FC and so better ni Ajay Kreku the second sports complex our tema normally Kumasi Asante Kotoko and so to me abona gamer between Vision FC and Kumasi Asante Kotoko no and Abrantia the Eddie Emmanuel Sanja Usina kan Edima Vision FC or sounds a defender Edima team no or see game ni die Kotoko Enfane Lakra Yenti ni sama Emmanuel Sanja di tuya.
Yeah, sure, we are going to maintain that record for losing only one game at home. Yeah, sure, we maintain the same record. No, it's not a difficult game for us. Every game is the same as we play. It's the same as they are like the other teams that we play. So it will not be difficult for us. We just do what we have been doing always. Try to win it. Yeah. Experienced defenders like Ali Muhammad and Lord to defend against them as we usually do against other teams. And they are not special. We are the same players, so we will defend against them.
Sanja, hey, it's Kotoko Panas. Kotoko, I will be a common. Etino eno ensema Emmanuel Sanja defender the Vision FC ono so nsema da to no si game dey yefo kra nye omunye important biasa etino Kotoko pan de ometumi atwa form so with no stress eno ensema so koso e game a betumi abaso over the weekend na ye ko ensema from nso dia onim se Ghana Premier League no ye bewia no na teams na start omo ye sign ni ade a na former instructor of goalkeeper Abrantia the din e de Sabi Ferdinand akwa eno so no wetumi agree 3 years deal at the Amasa Matesa and also no or Cosa Mates next season. If you say also no a game nibi at the Amasa Mates or Samra boy. Now when him say the medical also no a branch no aye area no bit and they are or the signing no be signing the contract na bibia and so aye official and so at the Ama a branch and the dean and so at the Sabi Ferdinand and I Samates 1996 and so ya caught so do all blacks and so they when him say season way a to me a qualifier next season Ghana Premier League. Now when him say coronation game no dey share that Sunday. Na sisi ano almost say that Sunday no e bia na nkrofo ko asori na dia dia. Na Saturday dia nkrofo ofie enti no dey ahye Sunday say Saturday or the ochina say coronation game a e ba so no ochina e na game no e betumi abaso e wo Swedru Sports Stadium. Omni soccer intellectuals e na ochina game no so no e betumi abaso enso e wo ho. Na yenko boxing na yenhwe na no so no e koso ho. When him say June 13th, a week by this time, a Bukom Boxing Arena, Sharaf Muhammad Boxing Promotions, Eddie Games, and I said, on the bout, Kesepa, a bet to me, Abbas on a bout now, I Basso, met me, I said, the biggest bouts in the history of Ghana. As I say, Omo, our builders, class in the snow and Yago crab. You been WBO bantamweight fight. Won't be. You been national heavyweight bout and so won't be. Sanso and other bout be brainer and so a woman only American promotions and on your machine so but no a bet to me Abbas legacy rights versus I'm not saying legacy right in collaboration with American promotion and a bout no and so a bet to me Abbas until next Friday but now Abbas you show him say ubia so bet to me akobi now to me akɔhwɛ about na so na bota obia ehwɛ nim Daniel Gosh versus Theophilus Aloti. Daniel Gosh on it Theophilus Aloti and omoko a obia ehwɛ nim sɛ obia so obetumi akɔhwɛ sa about we san sɛ betumi aka sɛ mbrantie mienu wei ewo Ghana ha no edin sɛ obetumi abo mo entro mienu ehya ne de na a tough bout pa na coach a okochi brand din edi Theophilus Aloti Ghana national team head coach Dr. Coach Ofori Asare na papa no wisdom boxing promotion na bout na bout between Daniel Gosh and ne boy Theophilus Aloti no papa ne say bout no e be den pa say ombetumi akon yenti ensema Dr. Coach Ofori Asare ekafa Theophilus Aloti and Daniel Gosh bout ombeko no yenti no.
That is because that is the big bet that is going to fight and is going to fight a champion. because the person is holding the bed, so it's coming. So they will say it's a stuffed fight, but they don't know what is inside. It's not the size of the fight, but it's the size of the fight in the man, and that is what Theo has that in him, and he has to show it. If you want to be the best, you have to fight the best. So he is ready to fight, and even after he jump over Bosch, you will see another interesting fight coming on. He is ready to fight.
Entino Dr. Coach for us are encaneti or Casa Afa Theophilus Alotona, Theophilus Alote, and Daniel Gosh fights na Ebano a WBO Africa Bantamweight title, and a Dasso Daniel Gosh the title, and a Dasso Intino, Theophilus Alote, a movie up new weight kakra, now a cocoon a bout and a bout in a dear. Messi Mitiaka said the one of the biggest bouts in the history of Ghana. It's answer Emranti Muno. Talent Kutano and Yagro Ghana Hano, waiting will be anywhere. Obey me Abosa and Ranty Minuno. Waiting Rintino. Theophilus Alote, a moving weight across or could than a gosh in there. Now, HSA and your mapa and so Ebana, Dr. Coach of Rosario Casaviano, a branch about Quanos on the bout, a basso, a Haruna Muhammad, and also only a branch and the Ahmed Abdullah, almost for the national heavyweight title. No, now, and also no coach, I didn't send Bakra, Eddie Tuja, a funny player, and I said the boxer Haruna Muhammad, the fighter, or no Yintino.
I was coming to fight Haruna, who is the champion. He has been around for some time, but he has not been able to make any mark for himself because I don't know whether he has a management plan, whatever he has, I don't know. But he's going to fight a fresh boy. He's going to fight a fresh boy. He's not going to fight a dead horse or something. He's going to fight a younger and more fresh boy. So he should be very careful the way.
Enter Dr. Coach of Asaren Kanati and Haruna Muhammad Abrantano, the fighter we lose one pay. And also no talent in Ghana, a cup boxing talent, you will be power back investment. Scale Remoa on that Friday, Mumbeshe production. Legacy rights versus Anase Legacy rights in collaboration with American Promotions and Yabete Obukum Boxing Arena. Yanko Amronedia and also no boxing hona and a general Brantia and also the Vasily Lomachenko a Brantiano to me announces Waritai every boxing Mona Brantiano when him say ne Bauta Wakono Anoya Dempa Brantia to me abono the professional record no say in the city 18 wins, 3 losses and 0 draws, 12 knockouts and a Brantiano with me Enya and so now Vasily Lomachenko will announce the retirement. Yentie the retirement in summer or kafa after say on to me announce yentie.
First and foremost, I want to thank our Lord Jesus Christ for everything He has done for me, for guiding a prideful young man down a path that ultimately showed me that fame, legacy and recognition are not the true purpose of life. I am grateful for every victory and every defeat, both in the ring and in a life. I'm thankful that as my career comes to an end, I've gained clarity about the direction a person must take in order to achieve true victory, not just in the ring, but in overcoming the old self. Only then can one receive their true reward. I thank God for my wonderful, honest and kind parents, for their care, their love and their warmth I felt.
Vasily Lomachenko ni sama odi tuja after say announcing a retirement na Brantiano otumi edge world titles bebre na WBO featherweight title 2014 to 2015 na Brantiano kuta sanso na WBO super featherweight title and also no Brantiano hold the title no from 2016 to 2017 sanso na WBA WBO WBC and Ring Magazine lightweight titles no so na Brantiano and also no kutemu from 2018 to 2020 and you know career no dey na the career no emu yefe and you know nsem no so no ekoso ewo Vasily Lomachenko ono so na kachia ye no nsem edi ebrem yenko eye endra games ekoso ewo Nations League no na emfa nsem emfa embrem de onim say Spain ene eye France ede shares game no emu ye de ye goals epiem 9 goals ene tum epiem Spain echi France ebom eka enum ema France etumi etimu enan isia no finals no between Spain and Portugal that Sunday and game no ebetumi abaso sanso and France and so betumi abo eye third and fourth eye playoff no and so how many Germany and emso no betumi and so abo and so ye call eye World Cup qualifiers na and draw community ball games kakra and so eba so Paraguay and so echi Uruguay ebom eka menu a omentumi ate sanso na Ecuador enso ene Brazil enso ebo goalless draw enso ehwa meka ho nsem enso ede mamo yanko ensem from dia na yakọ FIFA Club World Cup and also no so no say FIFA Club World Cup no na FIFA say omo sponsors ni ade na you see no FIFA any the public investment fund and no Saudi Arabia no omo tumi apart that omo hwe say long term partnership omo no ombe share and also ombe main sponsor at the ama Club World Cup na ebetumi abaso na omo longer term partnership no omo hwe say grassroots development ebetumi akoso enso e wiase na Saudi Arabia public investment fund na sankro for no me can biom say ebe kakra no ombe take over world sports enye football nko boxing e wo mbi horse racing e wo mbi bia essence sika omri rock boxing mo no ene sports ni mo no enya agro eba sisia no eba wiase nyina the biggest promoters of boxing the Riyadh season and also Saudi Arabia for no ntino omo investment omo ye sports mo no enya agro kwa ye ka FIFA ho ensensem no isia no omo se tikita ye de ebehwe Club World Cup no omo twem omo say omo teso a 16%. Entino first game Inter Miami ebono na mo se biara nkrofo bebre anko hwe Inter Miami ni Messi entino sa sika na omo je no omo te sokra mana abafo ma no so me ka ho sem e de ma mo yenko transfer mu akra na yen so de ye kototian hospital omo se omo pese omo sake omo coach Anje Postecoglou na se mpenifo se omo pese omo sani Anje Postecoglou dia na also mutua no £4 million na Tottenham Hotspur for me nti omo asio mo amudumi win trophies coach abano we winning trophies so am pesa mo sake no onye official omo sake no de but omo se omunya anko sake Anje Postecoglou na so omo sake no so dia papa no we 59 years also mutua no £4 million no muja papa no mu na okọ yenko Manchester United Victor Gyökeres abrante no se onya ya nkobesi akan e de ama Ruben Amorim and Manchester United entino although say Arsenal for any kasa dance no o se onko Arsenal open Manchester United na Sporting Lisbon for so say £60 million Manchester United for Enfamra omo the bar omeja Gyökeres mu na wa Manchester United endra Real Madrid ensu ewie abrante ade din e de Franco Mastantonu abrante no 17 years we wie Madrid ewie bibia eno so me kan ensem edemam Juni Calafat of fly echo Argentina less than 12 hours na papa no ewie deal no kra isia no Franco Mastantonio behun se obetumi abebo Real Madrid onim se o River Plate there na Club World Cup na eba no obebo e de ama River Plate na owia na we piemu e wo Real Madrid na bibia enso akoso edi ama Real Madrid na Franco Mastantino ha na rema kwan na edi agudie mu ensem no EBCB producer say Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch ana kojo fosufan me nso me din edi ebo Taylor ye twa ya ho ye ba NK Obrempong edi Dwaboase eto aso di amahe
Mesi menana no aguru basa abi brabro tibedo imle no na ma premaye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye diagro na yesa eduru mre bi kra na me ba no timide omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, mumle
memre I don't think I'm a catcher or say, yeah, no, Medi garlic capsules. Posun, as I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. What mamoja dini paduanimu efusani ye na esiesi oba ne barima mahona hodin. Ubenya edoi bi ato omanyimu pharmacy store freyen wo 050-349-4885. Edoi enya mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis hunni how FDA ajidwe di nkra tuwe atu.
Adolfo no ye cheche obibia emo bibia kwa bason kokra abusia yare ben na ehawo yare ben na ya kwankura wo de chinchina wunya anuye and get to brain na me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana Enfama ahankwa na abepima ye de bibidro esaw yare ema wunya sunsunsan bani bia abusia se yare fo ebepiemu e wa Lion Age Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo amubrase ni ahofama sonkokra and ehwe yare fo no ema ne boto no abusia se oba bepiemu wa hase ya yesa enam yare bi te say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis diaripa do na nim se a friend of white no ye ya papani ewom e wa hase abusia oya bema ukosine ni mu a wontimi mu adwuma emye na omo okiafana Lion Age Clinic sebra no fa bibidro ama wona wona so se bema mapa se wo so so yoba anasa warefo mo peba onye bi machina bre brabe piemu e wa Lion Age Clinic Ghana na obeti abofrasu e wo fie
adofo a mo hwe me mo so fu kofiti ebe kakra ni me yare ana me da ho madam fu bi ba no nchen me introduce Lion Age Clinic Ghana mami na mi tuwa na mo no me koye ne mo hwe me omo mo duro ene me ho akomi ti wa wo hwe me a the leaders wasa me kan full Lion Age Clinic Ghana ma so su tuwa na mo bra na bunya wa yare sa
assalamu alaikum na zo nan ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an treat na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka yayi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga da zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kudi ba wani charge insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ne Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yefunu ekekawa wogire ho a enye ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye ulcer de a compare Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apinfo abatan a woma won mofrenofo ene mofra woni mfiedum yenu enka ho Hexa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkrato yi atom
Ntitiasie no mene me kunu eware wo odro ene asumdwe kwanso yawo wie na chi no mene kwacho ba hotel pop pebi say be sepeo
What a team from Sokra na maye
bibia wo nyankopon sem
ekoba ne san me kunu antina se
Pedro botum wajo ye edek SM bites
Why any gia befi we na me de yem bible edek SM bites timase mama me
sa wa warrior mu enije bewie wo paye a na sa wumpom agrodie ebeye akwana
na ye kamfo edek SM bites
Mrs. Wa oyemi onyina monome no up one time edek SM bites where dia mama
hey oba wa fa yefunu ene oba oma ne ba enufu enumbi wo ye bema na wonye 18 na untumi enum FDA agi edwadie nkatoi
Semi besini femo miaro.
Abusia Sama Wakwaba at about Power 97.9 FM. I feel live on TV SYZ. Ye Dwaboase Jumedi and nano pay ye de Bawakwa so the holiday edition and Yenu Muslimi for Edioma Fashe Kasia Hajia you mate Edioma Fashe Kasia nti Yenu Muslimi for Nina Yambarka de Sala. Well, says pepe na yenya pon free ha pe Muslim bia menim no me ba ofie because enne ana muku eye na ntwia kese no na ye nyina ye timi anya bi awe ntwia kese pa so fen koma Mr. Kwaku Sintim Misa dodo na friend KSM the legend my daddy my father no pay o hwe Dwaboase Dwumadi live on TV SYZ nyankopon inshallah na onye wo kese abuja enche bia ye ne hache Derek Yimano eba bedi nkomo ewo Dwumadi so anopai oye economist oye energy and finance analyst from Institute for Energy Security IES waba be kan say video yi mu ye ne ba bedi nkomo 1 Ghana cedi ye de ato liter of fuel so no die enti na abane saa die enti na wose etua enwo hia say wose etua ana eno so ebe ya adeso bi a ebu oman Ghana ye komu ana ye be modern ne ya hwe ho ebi say nei sa 1 Ghana cedi ama Ghana fo bi mu kasa ama the opposition MPP empanifo na kase no wo mu ni bi kasa bi ti say ye wura baumia wo ba be kasa de atia say na de na wo mu ye ti say yi levy ni e kasa tia ade na se sia de ye sade yi levy asen aba we yi levy ana we ewo sumbo bi ewo dwumadie bi e ba bedi enti e wo se Ghana fo njintum na yentua sa 1 Ghana cedi se be ye na dumso eni ye energy sector ye eka adokro no etimi aba fom ana enti enche bia ha chatena se ye bedi nkomo but before that ene aye holiday minim se wo hie ska na wo de ahye obotom ti ene me ba be chew ska sika ye ba be chewi eno anye de wu betwa na watwen se beba debi se sika mba be chew de wunya de hu hyema eye peking kran na won saka enti XYZ mega cash lucky box ana na poi make am for the amount aye holiday woni abusuane be pie na makope baabi atena mo adwojo mo wadi nkomo akama no kakra ni nyina na yeska ana ade beko enti XYZ lucky box and ana pay ana oba betwa na afa watimi anya bi ni wadi sika bafu enne instant enye se wo kwaba enti bo modern na fa phone no na dial *426*5# *426*5# *426*5# unya dial pe ebeba TV SYZ Power FM Radio SYZ the ube select bia ebe side wako anim na fe box 6 bako 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 ediaba the ube chusu bia sika wom woto bako bia 5 Ghana cedi enti wo free wide ube ko se woto 5 cedi se woto 10 cedi se woto 20 se woto 30 ni nyina ho the bigger chances a obenya no ene se woto ni bebre ana wo select ticket ni bebre wo fo bako 1 cedi wo je ni mienu a 10 cedi na ekọ na nim sa de ma na fe wanya atwa wonya atwa ya instantly enye se wo kwaba enye se wo twen na box na wo chusi sika bia ewo mu no etimi aba na wanya bi atwa na wadi nti bomoden se sie ekọ na kwa kotwa bi na mom festival ya ewo mu festive season yi di ma enu ani muslimi fu mbachaw se wo yare a ni di nyaw de yare baako a abribia meka se eya odo yare ni nyina eya bade eya pa osa yare ba oso a udidi kura na tse unhu de wo ye ho we say your mouth time how di bedidi the pains how be go through enti abusha bomodin na se no so se obeye haxa ubenya haxa mesa ne haxa capsules eye osa yare no ne tamfo kese pa se unya haxa mesa ene haxa capsules na wo ka bom na ono mo a ohun beto yie pa symptoms a ubehunu wo bra wanya osa ebi ye friend same weight loss and loss of appetite, acid reflux, belching, bloating, chest congestion and chest pain, nausea, heartburn, dizziness and anemia, lower back and flank pain. I feel pain before or after eating. And so now baby and now did you know I feel when we say we your blood is too and also symptoms are a chest osa yare no me pa cha watimi anya bi but modi ana hye ne so say aye abofra woni mfie dumienu ene wo ba wafa yefunu me pa cha aduro wonka ho FDA fo age atum ubenya Haxamis and capsules e wo leading pharmacy and herbal shops throughout the country Okanshi drug lane Repatch Ventures and Hallows Madina Card Pharmacy afi Tema Little George Community 5 afi ye Kaswa Educard Pharmacy ana open bebre tour so pese wunya Haxamis and capsules efengu pharmacy ana herbal shop enton nenya mfaso so a me pa cho numbers a obetimi afreni 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 and 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 Haxa Mesa and in Haxa capsules or say a also ne time for Cassia pa okay broso mame ma aye hatchet Derek Emmanuel Akwaba na fe enen komono yemfa enhyase e wo 1 Ghana cedi a ye de ato every liter of fuel a better so on my Ghana ha DNA di babeye Ghana for nyintum no muntua anase eye burden e de man hache me mo akwaba no pay
obi meje so
na ohun ti sai
nyankopon adaroma na mo so
nyankopon adom bibia boko be microphone ka krama na fe Ghana for entimi ente won kan yie pa why ye right up kase pa e de afa yen energy sector yi ho na before energy sector levy ya be ho before ye beto adwumadi ni so me pesa men kan na me wia me ne onkomo no yemfa enhihye so enti we eye hache Derek Emmanuel economist energy and finance analyst from a Institute for Energy Security IES ni sema watro e dey afa 1 Ghana cedi a ye dey kan a liter of fuel ho wo man Ghana mu ano o say the government proposal and passage of 1 Ghana cedi levy per liter on petroleum product is a bitter pill to swallow, especially at a time Ghanaians are just beginning to experience relief from prolonged economic mess, hence burdensome. However, a closer look reveals that this measure, while difficult, could be a necessary trade-off to avert a more damaging national crisis in the power sector. The data shows that as of January 2025, Ghana's energy sector debt stood at approximately $3.1 billion, with over $1.7 billion owed to independent power producers. That's the IPPs. These IPPs provide a significant share of Ghana's electricity, particularly through thermal generation, which depends on imported liquid fuels. The cost of these fuels is estimated at $1.1 billion annually, but not captured in current electricity tariffs, creating a growing physical imbalance. Ti yadisi anafe yakọ hache so hacha nkasa bebe piem ewo firi emu se de modi kan ehunu de na hache 1 Ghana cedi ana sesi ya ndisi aban di aba no di aba be to Ghana fo anim se anka omumwa no muntua a liter of fuel bia wo maimu asenka woto a 1 Ghana cedi wo so de be ya dum so ye energy sector ho a eye ekatwetwiridie aba beda ho no na nka ntimi muwa na yentimi ntuase na yenkania ho nsem anka ntimi ye stable wo man Ghana ha sabre Ghana fo bebre ekasa bebre kura ntiase wo mu hunu die nti kura wo se sa 1 Ghana cedi yomutia denti na sabre Ghana ni onyintum se 1 Ghana cedi no e wo so tia
amenda wase biom ni akwenya wede amame na menchia ni wetie for adopa we nyame num nukra nie there's no country bit me develop abra onji eto like no country bit me develop without taxes, and the taxes there are very critical to the development of an economy. But quite tax in the bebano and na time biano edi issues beba whether people and the stakeholders be accept and some more accept, especially when it is put on a petroleum product, because also petroleum products never any substitute. Any idea because the way some mean you swear and a mintia because the tax be for I say the tax are 2 pounds or so. Ozi mean the pound no be biscuit be there be.
Yes.
But to say the petroleum products no we den we here. And to petrol need diesel, whichever way you need it, whether it is for power generation and I say old be car, obeko chrome
it will affect almost everything. And Tebasana, then the people are agitated because of the inelastic demand that it has. But so share the current circumstance now what be sound say as the government of the day, where have they found themselves? Now so share the issues with the energy sector are very critical because there's no economy which might develop abra unsolve the issues with the energy sector. Okay. It affects businesses, it affects lives and livelihood because in the minu ye juma isiana yedum kania it's a plant. Now wa unisika out because to fango e da power thermal plant power generator set and our plant it was so off. Now call for how even the public be educated. San can come in kwa bonte. And it's very critical to an economy. They are all used for saloon and I said the small medium scale business they depend on the power sector. But to see and baby I hear who power sector no, we've just been micromanaging it. And it is the issues no are compounded and as you say no are very critical to us. Until one time no, we must solve it, face the reality and solve it. Because before this period there are issues with the energy sector and say it do baby the energy sector levy by. Nanka in so you're contracting more IPPs definitely a burden to you because some of them will under take or pay and then take and pay in Chronoba. Ubitia. Now all generative power amount now who use no. So who's expecting so ubitia. But ECG woho as the distributor no, they are always having under recoveries. And see in Pempino, so I was say ECG 2 billion Ghana cedis on monthly basis. Okay, you only just 60%. Now 60% no I know 40% for. Those are counted in the distribution and then transmission losses.
I was say yeah Ghana in the burden. Say you see for I was so many I was say Ghana in the burden.
Good. And he said me chirima didn't me chirima say and to say Ghana ni it for obi inefficiency. Okay. But where we found ourselves nini say you ask yourself say no crisis is here no e cano ho na say any ho. Say cano ho no the government has let me say 2 options or 3. First one nini say one, obe rolling it as a national debt. No, they are calling it national debt in the home. Second, they did the whole country, can they know? Or the whole count, or the count sana, so called Bobusia. And a dear tia. Bosiana, Bible, JD Tiano, mini wabes and betribium in the form of a tax. What am I saying? So buying a bibimawa and you're free. There's nothing like free lunch for it. The government must look for the money somewhere and pay back. As it stands now, no. So buying who say a car the energy sector or so BBA. One, I was so called Amanone and I say be a drama so acquire the Ecobo Bosia. Bosia no bebono a besa babe Ghana for eka and Ghana for besen tiasa a can through taxes again. That is the first thing. The second thing is say it does all the price build up for electricity tariffs. So we understand one say ECG and find ECG bills in the bar because by 50%. 50% so we all know the dire consequences of electricity tariffs for power generation and now for business and livelihood. And in the urban social is also for businesses are more as and after no more fit as survivor no. Should I add it to it? Then cripple businesses and I say I can take off the 4 components in the power generation. Send your much my home kakra. Then I look for a better way to be able to impose it. That was the second one. Third one in say and the say and now the be careful and it's a Ghana for etua say in whether we say over consume you are going to pay but immediately you go and buy it there 1 liter per 1 cedi per liter no it will be imposed on it. Now government have to choose the latter one which is the impose in the imposition of the 1 liter 1 cedi per liter. Now and no in the real sense of it is because it will solve a problem. Now when you are addressing that or addressing that particular problem now, what are the way forward? Mechanisms ben what they are in place so that no man a mass are debt in a baby brebe sad in NCBM. And that is the reforms amount for a calling for say if you want me to share the burden with you, let me know into now so your family there and then make sure say there will be some structural reforms in the ECG and I say Electricity Company of Ghana. What will you do? You can do private partner participation. Send them when it comes to the revenue collection, they will not be able to be inefficient.
Revenue collection, to the best of my knowledge, about 90% of electricity meters are used to Okroma a prepaid. Some man to light no and yadia me light ne ebeba and amenya light adam. Enti eba saying and now sikana ye so true momo na ye di toy your friends are prepaid and call directly ECG ana
nyamenum no kranie say bar revenue generation and answer from ECG na
yes
dodo mutiminya just about 60%. 60% in a prepaid and now can one sem. Banko for more bypass system no enye ni paketwa. Now those microphone more bypass system no the ECG have a way which may identify all those people but onye ho adwuma.
Adentia
that is somebody's inefficiency, that is somebody's incompetence, and to say okoye na kan be bru honoma now you are not able to comply with the cash waterfall mechanism and your man can say revenue to me to an unye ho adwuma. And the basana people will be complaining say why should I pay for inefficiency? Because a system in place how which media monitor how the power is distributed. I won't say okay this enclave na be away ebe my distribute by 60 megawatts of power. That 60 megawatts of power no equal if you can monitor them. You have a way of which media monitor, and it at the end of the day, so be bypass system now. You can easily detect it. But many women, they don't have it. They will not do. And it's just the prepaid never bano. And now why now you are a responsible citizen now. We know who the never babonte and to who the Tiana is a government at the AJ. But there are so many big businesses. I'll be always say from the big men. This animal they bypass the system. If you be a while connect crime my walls and they go around who ECG no to refuse. Now better one say on light and or bypass and so bypass here. And so these are issues I was saying to me dealing with it. But if you have a system, a monitor, no, you can know say if you were bypassing system, you just move straight there. What am I say? Okay. Move straight there, no, it will improve your revenue collection. So those who are doing the illegal theft and bypassing the systems, you can easily identify them.
Says easy for almost your office. I won't say be a bypass system. Nana
said why any nipa and so who knows about with fear now catch us a scene at now money coins are obesan the chiako. So the ethical standards no any honum and it is about now so why you say and it's a buying or buying new woody or sorry and I catch you okay the only shamming coin say or we are off and office. And then the cost, the operational cost of it is very high. Because how many times which might deploy nipa say the be uncle finonko check will be meter. It is inefficient. And it other thing now put in a measure. Me fear send yanka to be no senka baby I will CCTV camera. And to take them back no, you can monitor the whole house and no matter the ecoso. Yes. So why won't you have like say your technologies, AI and other things? Say you can monitor a system at the back end, office. Then you know so okay, you are distributing this megawatts of power for this enclave. The whole of Accra, it be 100 megawatts of power. That 100 megawatts of power ekoha. So how much am I expected to get at the end of the day? And no, I know say me target and another me meet. Then you know what measures you can put in place. But because you ain't mean yes can a bunch of shady or the buy, I find the cash waterfall mechanism. A mechanism be as a woody amount worker. But it is a copesi canebra. Na scaneba making sure some crofobia mu here seen ebino. Sabisana me the tono. Your categories, friend category A, category B. It's scaneba making sure say when and who here need the first, tituani the mano. Na category A, be brena in the IPPs. And it is the son and soglen car power and then crown by they are in the category A. Then the category B no acquire the VRA and other government agencies are almost air supply and as a airborne with the generation of power. Now the government of the day, and as I per the previous records, you to me yes kana a bit my boy am I comply with the cash waterfall mechanism because of the revenue shortfalls. And it's a basana debt na they are compounded and the basana I was say I buy a copesika a free and best so how long will the government continue to be paying for those things? And anything that there is a need for structural reforms. Those structural reforms, and they're the way forward. Now what is it? As it stands today, say ye a kind of deal with energy sector no. So how do we tackle it? Let's have an honest discussion over it. Say there is a government of the day, our be inherited a mess, a huge energy sector mess. There is a need for you to have a proper stakeholder engagement. Only Ghana for ending common. Good. Chile Ghana for say a how way and I'm better way.
And come baho. In as much of sir we live we yaba share time a fee a chassis bobaba bosomi beye 9 and idea nim kakray we live aba Ghana for asuma juwom wɔn hwɛ nneɛma a ɛso tete dollar aba fam a na mo nhunu ni sɛ ɛbɛsɛ afata ɛbɛhia sɛ nka aban ɛbɛto nsa frɛ the various CSOs the various transport unions a wɔn na wɔn tɔ fuel yi paa de yɛ wɔn adwuma commercial transport operators yi wɔn tɔ fuel yi paa de yɛ wɔn adwuma na nka ɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu because ɔmama yaso ate de a sɛ there is a huge debt a egyina hɔ ɛwɔ yɛn energy sector no mu a sɛ yɛahwɛ no yɛ a saa dum sɛ yɛ tɛ hunu no ɛbɛkɔ so atena hɔ but na mo susu sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ nka aban yi ɛma Ghana fo asote na ɔmo ne ɔmo susu ho ebi kura na 1 cedi no na yɛ high dodo dabi okay yate ase na mum munya no be 50% na yɛ ansa na ɔmo de akɔmra hyɛ bedwam ɛde ɔmo sa akɔkɔ hyɛ
me da se biom se na ɔkae no regarding every policy implementation ansa na policy bia no say in the form of taxes na ye kan ho asem no o say aban etuminya the broni friend stakeholder engagement oni amanfo be didi ho komo na aban didi ho komo but just that enyo bia na so ye de ben aware especially regarding the introduction of this new one city and the abeka ho no impempi aban tabo ho komo even we at the CSOs we continue to hammer say your energy sector na ho no mo very crippled like with a lot of debts.
Yes.
Here structural reforms and the new government aban so you expect a major reset in the energy sector. But that reset now you expect there has been a lot of mismanagement when it comes and the misapplications when it comes to the revenues nanka was said by energy sector. For example, for energy sector levy, in the past 8 years, roughly, yet man raising almost 32 billion Ghana cedis for just Esla. Now, I don't think the Esla buy Esla the buy say you bit mediate some of these legacy debts. Now going forward, no, I cannot percent be buy a honomono esubete. But see, no, yet many that huge revenue. Yet me friend to yes can it be and they are micromanaging and they are diversifying and they are a whole lot of other things and it I didn't hear journey and I didn't tax in the buyer no yet me achieve the purpose of it to the point say ya kwa collateralizing ajisika for so many years that money no ya some misapply no and the reality in say to say no can honor and it have frantic conversation with the citizens of Ghana with the CSO say I didn't abandon sister mean to me but me yeah my fam there na me and say my bomb day a major price build up and I say a major factor when it comes to fuel prices the exchange rate because so important for fan going from an on the bar that's the exchange rate 8 million so still a combedo no man bear the day because a price in Bobe Costro and a price in the bonnet air Costro no next I want you to but you say what for say through your policy interventions through the establishment of the gold board and other agencies in India what you are sustaining the exchange rate I appreciate it to the point is to say a trade at almost 10 Ghana cedis and a 10.2 to 10.3 that is a good indication that good indication and I'm fan go boy then above form even though say I'm an answer fan go boy above form but sanka man on impon a course with the appreciation of the cedi you still not have that old almost 16 Ghana cedis per liter massa and the one my Ghana phone is okay me my fam there now me my fam there and what measures am I also putting in place I'm making sure say that corruption any the structural reform now amount for expertise with ECG they are taking the bull by the horn let's say yeah wejuma it's Ghana phone munya gd away mu because pempino Makacho say country be no bit me survive without taxation but citizens anatima for ni gitum say these taxes na eba government of the day didn't cram Ghana for or ye accountable or ye transparent they are willing
taxes ne year
you did not or chilem no more the taxes ne year no mun said there's no room for corruption and as can emba na mom could no mun find fanfare and other things Ghanaians and our citizens are always willing to bear to share burdens with the government of the day and it's omunya GDA it your tax and right now the government of the day enjoy a lot of goodwill because for the past 4 months no mobile no then that's only ho then the na amount for ni arrangement say no more bit me asisa but look at it within 4 months things are progressively seen. Say the macroeconomic indicators point you to the right direction. Inflation back down about as low as almost 18% now. Now exchange rate if you almost 16 to 12 and to 10. That 16 to 10 no a cost to government by any number of 1 years here. Because me know ye kind budget say your budget based on our exports. Yes. Say the fan go be kwama on it, ye the gold be kwama on it, ye the cocoa be kwama on it. Now for me more example, classical one. Gold board I can say for the month of May, omu raise $1.2 billion dollars for just gold exports. Now exchange rate of 16 Ghana cedis are that 1.2 billion Ghana cedis will be almost like 18 billion Ghana cedis. Now that 18 billion Ghana cedis nanka buy bit me there ayen in yoma. But to see a dollar number saying 10. And with that 10 1.2 billion means that government of the day just 12 billion Ghana cedis. Now that 12 billion Ghana cedis, look at the difference. 18 billion Ghana cedis to 12 billion Ghana, that is 6 billion Ghana cedis. Eka edema Ghana buy. But in the right sense, ama Ghana for anya arishimo. Omu wahi hamo. Amando economy no is more stabilized. So to say. And even though said the city may appreciate, I bear cost to government. Ghanaians are happy with it. Okay. It's the anything can who enjoy that goodwill, take advantage of it, and no more. But the communication and the engagement, was not extensive enough. And you still have people saying, the one city is no good. But the most annoying part of it in here, the people who are more or less complaining, say one city indoors, were the real people who created the whole mess.
Very good. Now, Sawosha, one Ghana city Nyaba, Ababeto, a little of one, so and Chimunun sono say, Utia, and Tiasi womb, say, yen energy sector, no, you bet me a CAC, no, now fan and Toma Pavia, not doom so, and Sadia yen light and Yum Kanya National, a Timia Jai, Ghana 4B Casa, what's the duration? A year Canada ho, ye Tiaka ye, now one must say you want city free so, Anna Sabri. Was said that's so because I buy ne kasano one federation and count and also I Ghana 40 piper
and cry because say also solve a problem be what so to me envisage say within 2 years 3 years 5 years 10 years make me solve that particular thing. Yes, because say no at one hour there you said you are going to ring fence and then say the intermediate at one particular thing I made make a solve and now also a projection say every year be also to me raise it almost 5 billion Ghana cedis from the new one city where they are and it's in the energy sector say here roughly 35 billion Ghana cedis and they are clear the mess and I say you need about 40 billion Ghana cedis so every year be on 5 billion plus or minus so consumption of food yes. You are going to raise about 5 to 6 billion or 7. So when you multiply it by about 10 years then you are going to get 70 billion. Is that not the point? Yes. And it's also to me investigates okay within 10 years make me raise this amount of money make me solve a problem. But to see there is nothing like a sunset clause in it. And I'm a man for it. I am worried because also the first SLA money introduced in 2015 it was supposed to last for 5 years. And NPP buy and where them extend because you envisage say after 5 years you would have been able to eliminate the legacy debts and other things. And it is a same way and I argue so you are sharing burden the one important thing I am missing and they say there should have been a sunset clause in it. I remember Ghana for you say okay problem next year solving and you're better now afiball. But maybe these are the terms and conditions. Say do maybe not say even on the international market, and we are being hit by an external factor. I need control over it. One, we can even suspend the collection of the one CD. So because right now, we are collecting it because things are a bit favorable on the international market and on the local pumps. Fan go boy the abba form. Yes. But nobody knows tomorrow. So China Ebana say we are hit by an external factor. Now we don't have control over the factors now accounting for fuel price increase. You can put it in and say one, you bet me are suspending the collection of it. Now the second thing is like a sunset clause. Okay. within a period of 5 to 6 years and at 10 years maximum, I expect to make me raise this amount of money. Now, say me use this kind of judiciously there. Then by this period, no me chase can we and 2 years can we the answer say sad on my head, my the collection of it. Ghanaians will also be able to understand. Okay, then there is enough room for accountability and transparency. Say going forward, no see tia near bomodi tia near do maybe I wait me the edge. But one chilum sana Ghanaians don't take it say and the bear tax be near better now to that kingdom, because one of the taxes for be special petroleum levy in the price build up, and yet now we're not supposed to be collecting assistance now.
Yes,
it do maybe price stabilization and recovery levy. You know, you see, stabilize the prices. There's some prices in the cost of that's where they edge. Also, must suspend it by 2 months. Be no more say the because one thing is say the government of the day and our baby only say collecting taxes on petroleum products is the easiest. And it's the Pasano, let Ghanaians be aware that there's a sunset clause.
Because Obie here be not the job.
Obie here be, it doesn't have any substitute. Economists for friends, it has an inelastic demand. Upo, and to Unia Tonquan, they're not buying so and Yasun Faso. But let people know, say now things are favorable. There's one thing that we talk about, say, we are saying, we don't build buffers when you are in crisis. Because when you time I want and I will say me babe G a tour and I may be say time na nyoma mu ye boko na nyoma ekoyi a nyoma ko in the right sap pepper no, then you put in measures send there a die that boni bibeba no, you can fall on those savings and reserves and anything yes you are say obi an the any savings yes when you want see the afakwa ususu box me yes maybe bana say nya you can go and fall on it. And the as it stands right now no, Ghanaians are enjoying a very good macroeconomic indicators system no I we is go bottom cry at least on talk a because your purchasing power now them akosro people are reducing price of goods and services on daily basis at nobody say we is better than the competition and the one won't tell you so people will not come and buy from you, so it's better so better than better so and the government of the day so measures now putting in place so are cutting wasteful expenses and as expenditure, and then they are putting and they are diversifying investment into capital projects, no more bit more sustaining the economy. And it's when you look at the measures now, those are very good things. Within 4 months, we applaud for it. But going forward, no, you can be hit by any external factor at any point. And so this time, no, it is good. But let Ghanaians be aware, say, I have a sunset clause. Minimum air share burden. Me and my family, Diana Musumo with one seed, you know. One, I'll use the money judiciously. Every quarter, every year, send a me project so I can get 5 billion. No. At the end of the year, no, I come and tell us 5 billion, no, yet me then 8 year this amount of money. Say and can extract by this level. Me I'm expecting say this year be end no. Metis say from $3 billion no. Extract here by 2.5 billion. Then I have confidence say okay, say I got 2.5 billion by then ibitia. Then the next year no it be about $2 billion. The next year no about 1.5 billion. Now while solving it no, you are putting in measures say you don't repeat the same old mistakes. There's a unfa a can be inside there so
what are some of the measures I also say abino anka obomodin na or the atoto na kwa media ahihye mu a these leakages, these revenues are ntimi do the energy sector and electricity company of Ghana ho ma wo ntimi nya musika mfendi wo mjuma no measures be na usu say what the toto na kwa mu a ebetimi stop these leakages now.
Okay, so I'll tackle it from this angle. The first one is say, I did back quite a mayanya a cabebre at the full cost. I did power the thermal plants. You use the refined crude and from the light crude, and they power the thermal plants. And you know, by the increasing cost, but on my catcher say we don't factor it in the price without for ECG bills and as a tariffs, we don't factor it. And I did back quite a bit to me and say to reduce the dependence and also over reliance on this light crude, you know. That's a Dwaboase a gas project phase 2 no more, you know. They should quicken it. Nice so that when it gets to a time, you know, rely on the natural gas, you know, cost effective and efficient than say you'll be making use of the light crude. So I say, and your thermal plants, you know, they have a reversed and they have a dual usage. So it has bit may use gas for it, and also bit may use light crude for it. Only few of them and they rely solely on a light crude and a natural gas, but most of them, no, you can make use of the two. And the maybe ba na say no money good sana, you can always fall on the natural gas because there is going to be an increase in oil production from the 10 field, the Sankofa field in Nkrumah. So you are going to get a lot of natural gas. And to process here now, you can use it to power your thermal plants. Now it's a can how many years because of the fuel cost, and also I eliminated. The second one in here got to do with a structural reform of ECG. Now that structural reform of ECG is that how can you eliminate the inefficiencies, the mismanagement and misallocations, and then the distribution losses now you're experiencing in it. How can you take a company like ECG? So man the power so about 40% error because of distribution losses. I didn't hear. One, almost systems because of the illegal connections in here. They have weak infrastructure. And it's all this while there hasn't been any investment into infrastructure. And the power and the air corner and nobody is a transformer and a triple and I say jatum because we have very weak infrastructure and to invest into it. Now when it comes to the revenue collection, that place, me what I always said is say let's have a private sector participation. So private sector and the unim it doesn't care who you are. So a big man so a small man so a this so far as who use power no kwande you must pay for it. And it's in paying for it, they are more efficient because they know say they'll put in some robust measures. I remember how to monitor the leakages and but as a government of the day, sometimes you will not want to do it.
Prepaid meters, almost more leakages.
I'm for young wajuma.
Prepaid meters.
I'm for young wajuma debia. And inti when you have a system, you monitor be temper with it. Sometimes you have ECG people going around. Say there be way. Sometimes you can use things to check. Say me monitor meter way. Let me use some technology. See I temper with it, you know. See and temper with it, you also know. And it is meter you temper with it, What do? You prosecute the person.
Yes.
And it's now you wejuma. But say the normal human face could no be quite switch. No being so why mobile, no being so be unisika the bay into no here power, no then or young wejuma. But the private sector no unimbo, they want to be efficient. So hold them accountable. So okay, you as a private sector, let us have a hand in it. Now unya sikana, maybe you can take a percentage of it as your service charge. But you are being efficient and you are bringing improvement to the government because government offers short form bill. Because the government here. He pays for ECG's inefficiency.
Yeah.
Because certain biomania shortfall biano, I was say I buying SND's kako shame. It bought 200 million Ghana cedis. It bought 300 million Ghana cedis. It be say a car here can once me. ECG and I say energy sector ECG as a major stakeholder. Energy mania under recovery so. But you mean no be so a car on every day becomes government's debt. So the government of the day making sure say you give performance contracts to whoever that is at the helm of affairs at ECG. Performance contract is say I set KPIs for you, and then I'm expecting 2 billion Ghana cedis for this month. Kwame soon about first one raise. So me more 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. Now to me meet the standards I set amawa go off. Secondly, when I see that there is some sort of mismanagement, you see comply with the cash water flow mechanism. Mention my PURC, Jajeo, and I say come and explain why you got 1.5 billion and 1 billion Ghana cedis for this month. When you are the category A players, what jump over with your category B, amatika category A, or TSA, you sikana mana or shut it down. No. So you must comply strictly with the cash water flow mechanism. But you see, you cannot comply with it because you have a revenue shortfall.
Okay.
And it's when you increase your revenue collections, you'll be able to strictly comply with the cash water flow mechanism. Then you now hold people by the horn. Say, any form of inefficiency, I will not tolerate it. If I see corruption, I'll fight it. And fighting it, I'll prosecute you. If you go and procure things that won't use, I'll still prosecute you for it. Going forward, Ghanaians will have confidence. You are cracking the whip. They say, oh, yeah, no man who here. And at any time, Biano, they would like to share burden with you.
Okay. Now, the former vice president and the flag bearer of the opposition MPP party, Odin Sembia Tuga, was it Sa one Ghana cedi NDC 4D Bay, any 11, one Ghana cedi, Sa one Ghana cedi, crowd not dancing 11. And Ebana Baba Ghana for
Mamenda was Sibium, 11 and 1 Ghana cedi for 4. There's no need to say or so to me a companion. You are not supposed to be compared, even though it's a tax.
I don't compare.
There are different forms of taxation.
Okay.
E-levy came at a time you said when you implement e-levy yenko IMF and now to me implement e-levy Ghana for TIA but still IMF a quite ben soon a buyer I call IMF for it is somebody's mismanagement and inefficiency. When a Dwaboase could do maybe we cannot even sustain it. The credit rating agencies I rate debt default in a high risk country in who led us. But when you take the current circumstance and you've been created that mess. You are the one who created the mess, and until you don't even have the moral right to say, because you now created the mess for it. Sanka, this current
mess, this current NDC government, major part of them now, every Alaji Baomian, the party, and they created it to her.
Exactly, because from 2016, 17 till now, for the past 8 years, I can't just say the energy sector debt am close to 32 billion Ghana cedis. Wow. That 32 billion Ghana cedis are from Eslano. Okay, to me, most of the legacy debts in inquiry, but you couldn't do it. So what I say, and as a Siano, Ubabe criticizing Obia was sustaining the exchange rate because debts now it was dollar denominated. Yes. Now quite bad so the far so my exchange rate to me call as 16, 17. It is somebody's mismanagement. Una mismanaging and so be abomoding and managing your mano amana baby do 10 from 16 to 10 and you get you don't value it because obi yen no papa bi eninti you don't even see say ni pakona or the old things was a total mess but you only appreciate say you can compare good and bad. We are in the good times because exchange rate number 10 and to do big cry you can easily pay off within the shortest time. And when it comes to the e-levy and then the fuel tax Wakacho say I'm using it to solve a particular problem. The problem now all this solving is not a creation of his or her own. A idea wababe share, but he wants to crack the whip once and for all. We solve it once and for all. When you are honest with people, just say tax Ghana phobia doesn't want to pay tax. And then Ghana phone it is a because but then be honest with the people, be transparent with them, and let them have the confidence that you are going to use it for the right purpose. When you are going to use it for the right purpose, they'll share burden with you. But so share system we don't create buffers when you are in crisis. Now where we met ourselves at that time was total mess. Before say you do that mess what were you putting in place? Did you put any measure in place a bit it may eliminate the mess na create here with the continuous borrowing, the mismanagement of the economy, now exchange rate now we cannot even do a lot of exports and inefficiencies it do pass e-levy and now mama for the TIA and also call IMF. But I've recently say e-levy free or the mobile money consumptions in Akosro. By the way, Bank of Ghana, Omunde Taniche say the consumption of it and I said mobile money utilizations in Akosro. It means that it was a nuisance tax to a lot of people.
They say in Crawford you e-levy.
Exactly so. And I didn't say I didn't buy it was even hurting inclusivity because financial inclusion should I say person be any BB in terms of finance. Yeah. So it must until be only bank account. So me mama and me na be on no village who sending coins out must send through Momo. And then you have no customer bank account in your So that is the financial inclusion. Now Momo came to solve that or more or less to eliminate that and then bring about financial inclusivity. Now Akobasa where the e-levy aba. And a lot of people were now bypass and say to see me kwano e-levy me Momo no ma deactivate who's anymore Mr. Menson Momo pay you bet me e-levy. But you see people now have confidence mean to add that tax for it. This particular one as I said a bitter pill to solve a deeper crisis. Deeper crisis in United say way we don't want to hear anything called Dumso again. It will affect the economy. It will affect businesses. About how many go about our daily activities. The investors will not have confidence in the economy. Economy then say yenya good rule. Our people are rushing here. When they hear doom so tomorrow, they'll all go back.
Very well. And now argument ni be a wabonte say na ye to a liter of fuel 16 Ghana cedis. Say ababa be 12 cedis. Etinka Ghana for ye jia tumuna ye tia 1 cedi na kan no kra anka 13 cedis. ɛna ɛbɛba bi gyina justifiable.
To a larger extent, justifiable because you have to compare. Say, what would have been your welfare? Sankadin Dasu was 16.
16. Wow.
What would have been your welfare? And the government of the day, no, obetimia shada ama exchange rate, no, I'm maintaining at 16. 16. I'm always santo a liter of fuel at 16 Ghana cedis. But deliberately and with the good policy, no, we force them at the up and down. And the up and down, or person maunya say, I am working towards the right decision. I'm trying to solve the problem for you. And it's up to government to now engage extensively for the Ghanaians to know, say, the intermediate way, no, it is to eliminate the problem. But as I said earlier, no, the government of the day is enjoying a lot of goodwill. Goodwill now, you know, is because the Juma Pay actually, Sankana Juma Penny Honoma, people will not have confidence in you. If we were to be before 2024 elections, and I can tax waiver, I'm sure by now there would have been demonstrations 3, 4, 5 across the country. I didn't hear because the people see that you are not being sensitive to them because things are very hard. They are going through excruciating mess. The economic indicators are pointing to the wrong direction, and in way even burden them more with a new tax, you know, they will not appreciate it. Omega just say, but right now, no, the government of the day is solving a problem. They are enjoying goodwill because they are doing things that are right. Coach, lead the team. That team, no, no, also say, no, free last position. It's our be fourth. Or Bob top 4. The top 4 no so supporters Mumbra Stadium was supporters be too many Abba. If supporters will even willingly dash you money. And in Timberlake woman so steady you even ask Ghanaians upa go around. Ubi say you guys once in increase. That is goodwill. And it's a goodwill, no, you cannot buy it but would you say I didn't know Ghana for have confidence with you. And so when you leverage on it and you engage extensively, you say it will just be some few minority people. That one is not like say you will not have opposition. You have opposition. Send Obisuka and say you don't need to even impose it because Dr. Bawumia said you should not impose it. Meanwhile, not creating mess. And so even the moral rights of the Kasakra, one in the first place, it doesn't even deserve to even speak on it. So but right now, it feels like I'm in opposition. Let me also say something. Ghana for so that Amano and into a super social say okay, me buyer and can once the number. But who design a time not so name a 20 16 Ghana cities. I could do 20 cities. I could do almost 20. A bus and the next year to so and number B. They say na economy na day to the point that inflation even go as high as 54%.
But now Ghana for witness good economy. Pressure be any. It is so much you want to see the bois a energy sector no any problem ya.
Any problem. That is why the government is not like say I'm trying to be arrogant. I'm trying to be egoistic. And I say me shani say opa me like so opa no. That should not be the language. The language should be that I am in a crisis.
Yeah.
It is better say benum eduna enyo ene. Send your china your home a better as a walk crew down now. Ye me near so home better and be chown every
okay.
But say me day near the crow queen said dear need the para near the goom. That's a shiwa near China was or Chinano down now why the bay I day. And it is better say we swallow the bitter pill today to save ourselves from a deeper crisis because crisis in our no and then say and Sovia or China the doom surprise crisis no very well. And it's government as a matter of agency no you have to engage people explain to Ghanaians the and let the Ghanaians continue to have that confidence with you say we are sharing the burden so that we eliminate and solve this crisis but going forward I've put in place measures and massa occurrences here and baby
Derek Emmanuel economist Energy and Finance Analyst, Institute for Energy Security IES. And none pay. Obekai when one Ghana Sidia, Abanyi Ediato a liter of fuel. So no, Obechi minimum about what you say. After you better watch no papers or buy.
Obi Miss Madam Masipa.
Okay. I wish I would switch here. Dwaboase Jumedi, the holiday edition. Live on Power 97.9 FM. TVSYZ. Live on Facebook, Power 979 FM. TVSYZ, you will live. After XYZ broadcasting. YouTube. Now, for Jumedia, you didn't know if you watimi agebra ahwe bi ne wahye na onua bi so atimi anya bi ahwe fo wage nkyerɛ to ase ye begebre na yakenkan di amawo na afei wahunu sampa woka ho bi ane ye kyekere wo man no eri abamu ho midi die nka Obrempong dwumadi na me na midi ho chia me eri ama eye PSA okra Abisha Kunu Ghana Limited ana me to nkra idi ama wana no pay minu ya ma no sa eye nka bodi e komam yie pa nti Kunu Ghana Limited sabra wa ba wo problem especially e wo menstrual cycle no mo wo menstrual disorder eye Kunu Ghana Limited omo the Araba Basin pills di aba wo mo de ba be boa na fe wo menstrual cramps wo menstrual pains etimi afri odi ama nti painful cramps during menstruation me ba cho Araba Basin pills be boa afa tic dark offensive menses heavy bleeding sexual frigidity a lack of orgasm in sex wo baby wo ha wo be so mu aposa no no da hot is do ya me pa cho Araba Basin pills be boa afa sexual weakness in women infertility in women due to a maladjusted incretion irregular flow afa absence of menstrual flow poor blood circulation and menstrual related problems no Araba Basin pills beboa na ma obesima wahuri agina wona so na watimi ayoba papa be ba cho ubenya bi ewo Jukat pharmacy kaso atigo office Pharma Trust Pharmacy and also wakaso afa Unicorn Chemist ewo Malam Junction Oceans Chemicals ewo Adabraka Ekus Pharmacy Washama afa all pharmacy shops and drug lane or Kanshi Accra be ba cho penny do etu a but modern national say Kunu Ghana Limited ewo East Legon the Champion Junction numbers abetima from Sunie 0244 139 176 0244 139 176 and 0204 139 176 and 0274 139 176. I was just already a better near Wamba, Kakra, na Fay, Jumedi na Caniniano, Yadi Abad near the Baba 12, a Bonaya, Alhaji, Horoya, Ewufia, Yanin Betnasi, na Fay, Salah one somewhere in the aircono, Yanin Etimiato train, Komoka Crack, and Meko be Idani Wamba.
What Pharmaceutical Company Limited, ye kase Ghana for ye di maseda mamwa na idi esefata. Isanse kwanya mafaso na muni ye adwuma mepem empo bosome fofora ye tie simu Nyankopon na ye na ye eda na se wonam What Pharmaceutical Company Limited so na Ghana for do na etumi anya wo mapom den papa. What Pharmaceutical Company Limited abibia ye ka che mama ye Indian company kese ya so ye na ewo India na eye India hama ene yakeka bom ede aya habandu aye de badwaman so awiase afana nyina ubenya yendo no ewo oman bia so nyame nchade ebi wo Ghana hanom ama Food and Drugs Authority aye nhwehwemu ede afa yendo ni nyina ho agye atomu se yendo no eye papa ebo adwuma ntino Ghana for emfanse wo mo ho yare enu aye de badwaman so no edoso na ya esan ebe ntino yentumi mubo ni nyina so me pacho mo a mo hwe yen ewo TV no so de ye number no eda screen no so yare bia edu nya bia no fana fra yen nananom so oton yare a ena unya no aduru abibia ye ba na ye kasa aya na anidie ena yedi kan ekasa fa ho eye Toward Vision capsules no esanse me ka cho se nipadua no yen kane Nyankopon de ma yen eye yani yare nyina yade nanso se nifra ye ebeto kwantimfi mama obedan obi ansa na watimi aye bibia ewo asase so enti abibia yesu yi yare a aya na anifra ye de yakoye nkotodwanim ne yabompa yasre otwedi ampo Nyankopon anidie mo wako hospital na doctor ka cho se wanya glaucoma ana pressure bo wani no so a pressure ne ba wani so a me ka chew e ko sei intini kase bia mama e connect wo adwen no edombo ma hu na de a broni fra ne optic nerve se optic nerve no na ho odin kofom a e ma se ne usi hu na de no e ba fom en kakran no wontu na mo a e ba bedum pempen so bi wani ne e ba bi fra kra entena se entwen e ma wani emfra e bra true world vision capsules e wo honom bomodi ya pe bito na NCSU me pa cho uyo obi a wani eso tayo hene na wo pesa e prunsu ayekoko o hwa ade a wo ne ble wani ne eso ye wisi obi o hwa ade ben na wo hunu e wa tiri nso a wo hunu obi mpo ade san na esuma do no kra na ye ka ne night blindness no wo sa o ha wo nyina bomodi na hwehwe true world vision capsules e chi akwan na me pa cho obi a ete esi wani so ne ye ka ne cataract no etesi wani so a ebonka ye efifi kitikiti enkakran na ekata wani kosu lens no so se wontu ana mo na otena se mane kata lens no so a automatically abo wani fra eno no entena se entwen ma wani enfra me pa cho bomodi na so true what vision capsules eno na da screen no so no ubetimi do mobile phone na twa seni ebe na ukọ pharmacy wonom herbal shop ana drugstore honoma yemfa sabi achenchena enkoda no wasokwan na yebeyi adupa no ya eye true world vision capsules india fu adru papa ye de abadwaman so no yebeyi ede ama ho mepa achaw unum vision capsules na aya kai na fa ye adru na eye powder ye fa ni stem cell no faka vision capsules no ne etie ni se vision capsules no esiesie wani no na afei stem cell no e de ahoden stronko ebe wani ntini no mu biem na wani na tumi anya ahoden ehunade ese ne ese na efata mepa achaw yenno ni nyina no abibia meka True World Pharmaceutical Limited nko a na yemfa aduro baako ensa yare mienu intimi ka anidie no mankasa sabio esa koku anase esa malaria dabi True World Vision capsules and stem cell no eni ho adwuma nko a na eye me patcho ma menkasa mfa ye adu a ye frɛ no joint fortis no eye adwuma ewo yenum pem ene yaposo me patcho mo amohwe yen TV no so no ubehu se eda screen no so bo modia na fa o mobile phone no twa se ne be ya ukọ na ukọ aduro ni bi ato a o de kire nipa na oto aduro na wo be joint fortis ni bi ede amawo me patcho uyo bi ahonam nyina eyo ya ahonam tutu wo so sasabro me patcho ukotodwe ahono emu hihyu emu tutu ujo ho a enji untimi nsori ngina onanso na ode onana anante wokonya nkonhia ama onamu abu anase onsemu abu wochiri kase wochiri bramu eyo ya uya adwuma damu ni nyina enu onwumre no wobubu wa yehuju me patcho usisi ya oya etweba oto ase ebesi onase ne yeka ne siatika yi me patcho ebi wo so aduro baako a ebebo ya eye India hama ene yakeka bom ede ayesa aduri eye joint fortis me patcho enye penkiller se ne medical yakacho no nemmom ne akofa yi yaw no ede aba unipadua mo apaso ne onnom pemu no ekoku siesi ayisa ohaw ni nyina afiri honom ama mama wasomajo na aduro baako a mesenso akamfa ma enano pai eye True World Ladyfort no so ewo dwaman so a eye emadu tatahwe a ebo ye nuanom mba me pacho oba onfichi kromu nye sabio ensufi bi gu enka wo wahimfi honum na afei sabi untumi mfefu untumi nyinsen unya Ladyfort na me pacho me nua ba ebeboa wo na ma men kasa mfa ye do a ye frene Nerve Alive no me pacho eye entinimu adwuma Ghana for dodo na ewo entinimu yare ensu sabi ensunsanso wo mu hunu no wo mu ehunu ni se eye entinimu yare unya entinimu yare a onsa ye otititi onan eye otititi unante a na yese panie ana pimbi ewo na mu anase osiremu me pacho ewo ho na emfifire ete wonsem ene wonamu enti wonante na ohye mpaboa na ayese mpaboa no ero unya entinimu yare a emanante ho ye odin waposo nyina eye ohoju me pacho entinimu yare kure wo ye bema na unya entinimu yare a ema unya enamu nweye wo ensunsanso we nyina na ebo nka yese wonya entinimu yare wako hospital na doctor akacho se wonya entinimu yare a aduro ba kwa me kanfo de ama eye ye aduro a ye frɛ ne Nerve Alive me pacho ye bre no aye bre woyɛ obi a woyɛ bɛrima na wɔyɛ mmerɛ wɔ kɛtɛ so a yɛwɔ male fortis ɛwɔ hɔnom a ɛbɛboa papaapa obi a wɔnya asikyire yareɛ anaasɛ diabetes hypertension mepatwɛ ne nyinaa yɛwɔ waduro wɔ hɔ koko yɛwɔ waduro wɔ hɔ a power liver ɛna afei mmarima a mowɔ prostate enlargement anaasɛ prostate cancer no mo so yɛwɔ prostate liver wɔ hɔ ebia na ɛberɛ nti yɛntumi ama ɔyareɛ so mepatwɛ bɔ mmɔden a nafa yɛn number no na frɛ yɛn ɛwɔ 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 me pacho Ghana fana bebia wo bia yendo no ebia dru honom bomodia na fa number no frey enano pay na 2 Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited ye wo honom se ye beboa ama wo pondi no SCP na asita.
Okay, yes, I'm on Crababio at about Power 97.9 FM live on TVSYZ. Dwaboase Jumedieni. This is the holiday edition. It's a Muslimi for no. I need this media diabomo. This Saturday in Copem at 10 a.m. Kai National Society need media album. Tibaka de Salah to our Muslim family. Alan Shamo no Yamokasia. Another year Mudimu Festival. Niema bebre ancestor in good part in Femamo. I was sure me did the anchor Obrempong. Me did the anchor Obrempong. And I mean I'm a church media so Adiama a year. Minia PSA Okra. Yeah, happy birthday way free a year William Sefa Yaw. William Yaw Sefa. I the man sister Miriam Sefa. As you celebrate your day today, may God's light continue to shine on your path. I pray for more wisdom for you and may His protection always be with you. May you never know loss or strife. Happy birthday, Miriam Sefa. Wait for a year, William Yaw Sefa. Wa uni abema ho. Wasi oma wa wodopa Nyankopon jira no nya okase Nyankopon kanea enye kase wo so ya wohwehwe bia wo nsa entimi enka. Happy birthday we so Frankoma aye Nancy Ablode Yawa Flagbe of Bauleshi Nyankopon jira no nya okase Nyankopon manu ninshira na ni onyam enye kese wo so na bibi biara enko yi mfema wo se na day wodi birthday Nancy Ablode Yawa Fiagbe of Bauleshi. I wish let's talk educational consult say none of menka or national so say ye womo and e won hye pa edema wo ma no asabre wo mo ba be pre nimdua no mo de abo ma brabo enti none of say what menka me ba cho e kwan da ho say wo de wo ba no e be call let's talk educational consult na oba na call ni wakwa je addition pa e be ma na nyini aye pa nyini pa. I'm a friend a free 6 months, copy 6 years. The batch I couldn't have Homano, and Tibomadi Nafa Banaco. All round year school and vacation being him. No Mujina Montessori, any iron deck curriculum, no so. No more that show manadia. The Fabanaco, not Airtel family, no Saturday on Fana Honko. Saturday, one more school, sir, and also on Saturday, no dear. Abribian, one Mujina, now one much mano. And Yama Baby Saturday Biara. And no programs I want much entrepreneurship, public speaking, technology and art. a wɔn wɔ mpanyinfoɔ anaa wɔn a wɔn akɔdɛre wɔ saa adesua yi mu ɛkyerɛ wɔn manadeɛ ma wɔn tumi hunu ne yie paa mɛnyi wɔn ho ne wɔn nyinaa mfiri mu mɔmɔden na call Let's Talk Educational Consult na afei wɔn mmoa wobɛhu wɔn oningwa ɛyɛ Teshi Estate wɔ Mango Street numbers a wobɛtumi anya wɔn so 0249 069 2821 sorry 0249 069 821 0249 069 821 Let's Talk Educational Consult also building the future through children. Abusia Hola Savior Heba Clinic Samen Kanchro say ya de wa hodo ababetena so na sabre wuntimi nsori nkoma ohia dokro wo na wo yira wo no ena no pay obon ka here say bomodin na fo ani kire Hola Savior Heba Clinic na bra say wo swollen legs and a hawadwen and say breast lumps stroke diabetes sauce ekrokro na etutu wo pain road ya kekemusa enkomi pacho e Hola Savior na bebo afa kidney problems and waist pains one more adema other diseases I no so mudi hujuma yie pa asthma afa pass koko obi wo ho tena kema no sugar no aye sei wode ho kana na ne buafu efise ni koko ne ye ne ya Hola Savior bebo afa epilepsy etwa ya de menstrual disorder and afa restoring of sexual weakness be mani manyina mayempa na mo boda brijo wompem Hola Savior Herbal Clinic so bebo na watimi asan gina wona so bio ba cha obehunu Hola Savior Herbal Clinic e wa Shaman opposite Access Bank no momode na free mo numbers is so 0576 656 658 0576 656 658 and 0200 623 038 0200 623 038 Hola Savior Herbal Clinic. Because only God can heal you. I was young about I told what you might would ye, baby, I will be a store, baby, I will be a company or factory, be a warrior. Now was a nippon who know me to be better near my mount or TVSYZ, Ebi Aquina Cassia Pada, what the amount. Wash a package, come on, neighbor also that from Nemo Moba Benya Quenya, near Baby Chow, Jumedia, now Yanina. Na fe dia ba TV so na ba bibiara obia wo so wa ma no ne so wo hefa be ba cho wo hunu sampa wo ton ana wo ton B ana wo ton C enti ne bo no so wo fom enti no ba bia wo bia obeba na fe wa be ton niam ma no anya mfa so enti TVSYZ e de ton wo ho jumedi aba jumedi be na wudie dan na wo ton be ba cho ebra so se wo be bie mo no wa mankrofo hunu de kodi a wo ton ana jumedi a wudie na abiri bia na ehia bia ya ba wo ho enti bomode na fresh number yi se wo pese wo ba ton hu jumedi ne so a ye betwa wo a ye de wo ba TVSYZ ne wo ton bia wo beka ne wo ye bia wo beka na afi nkrofo hunu no ma ba beto ne ma wo ho fresh number we na afi ne ton hu jumedi efo no enkasa 0533 825 870 0533 825 870 0533 825 870 na fe ton ho eye market promo no fa ho ka ho if you say they day for you. I wish I sabre dey be ko solak fo aso eye ni akwakotie Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi wono so ne nsempa a wo de man yenkotie ne mra
yo me da se be na so ne kwase ye se hia pa na ne hwade ba ko pa ehyan ayebu enye guso me kan health ye hwade e boni for internal organs ana se ne ma e we mu ahinta empempi se me ka se where is my eye won sa be kire ear external be hu but internal organs no de ye so be emfe ani hu ena yade bia na se how be e ba external me hu bia no ele ka affect internal ones no answer. Example, fancy obi akoma head internal se enye adwuma yana se pompo ye nya ye se onya high blood pressure na se BP obi se bi bia na liver ana se ne brebo enye adwuma wi a ye hepatitis bi ebe mana se bibi how bi eba liver ho na de sunsuanso aba obonsa fe no odidi ketu ebe odidi a onye kesida na ne ya se ye pill ense bebre obi esebe ne kidney na se ne sa ahwaka obon se ne dwonso sem enye yie sebe question mark enti because say internal organs na ebia ho ka ene mai effect external me hu se nipa no enye disease condition na say ne ho mfa no na ne ye hwe sa internal organs no ene kwefa so bo ho ban na me etmedi quantity amen ye di ka for the friend liver ana say obrebo na dwuma ne say brebo bo ne say so for the friend metabolism ana say unse wo didi a in biochemistry or different catabolism and anabolism as you say udidia a breaking proteins in our back them into peptides them there's a could be amino acids na amino acids ni a bloodstream nim na blood na epike we are na building blocks I bet me I produce fancy walnut tissues say sikan twa wo say produce back bibia ye wani nourish the peduano name more of our BCs me say red blood cells ye nyina say moja do e wa akram different moja do e open mu ye na be say man building blocks ye build moja globin no the iron no the ade kama na me building blocks now ye di carbohydrate na say the dia a carbohydrate na say coconut sanso di fufu no ne nam na do no me ka carbohydrate part asin banche ne body na so break down but if the maltose no na ba glucose nim na fe da peke from epithelial tissues na fe black capillaries no na join moja no na fe glucose no so na adanda ne na ma ATPs na say ahoden a ye betuma to yensa kwaba. Now, nipadua kwa responsible said when you within a breaking it down. Now, more sa building blocks no. Now, sa use building blocks I build up no. Any will live an answer brebo. It's what so be live an answer brebo who kasi apa. Ebiane would do nyasum faso to one say. Oh, did this say the hotel not here? One say near say fit as say building blocks of blood no crown suni ho. Afobon so ma bon say ne ye fast no. Atwetwe kakra ne krom ketenkete bi so asha se de bia so no friend why echna mewu. As in the sense ebiane wo de no faso bia ne so. When you say fan say sa how aba make KNUS Bar department 2004 yes a project was to be brassing say you share nipadua kwa na internal organs no fan say ye nya ade bia fan say nipa na liver function test na liver brebo no enye adwuma ye ntia mabia no de no onya so faso ye ntimi nya alternative bia na say emmo bi mani pakro no ne ntimi detoxify ana say ye wash ne liver no rejuvenate man nya adwuma ye ana ye madu ye nya bi and your compound when you know your food supplement and it has herbal supplement and what so lack natural clinic. We are not claiming anything. What we are saying is a supplement research a crown and herbal supplement a bit me about detoxify. In other words, a wash your liver no and I say a my liver no aye juma SNK obi a liver function test. It's about 6 parameters. Your range. Obi check no a out overboard. And tomu ebi below ebi ento am ehu kakra bam chese wo liver na enye adwuma wi a so lack na chakana sida bi yenya herbal medicine na say herbal supplement ebetimi abo awoshe o kidney no mu detoxify awoshe wo liver no detoxify na bo rejuvenate na what etma ye adwuma senkaye to bon say a period of a month 2 months no obon all parameters or your liver function test no out of place ni nyina aba in place afeni pom so didi a wa sha se build wo ye kese say organs na sha se adwuma ye. Number 2 aye chair pa ye 3.5 years e wo ho recently kidney no na say wo sa no because Nancy said that 1 2 na kidney mo block kidney dey ade kidney na net and I say sieve asa the function back up and the sonny moja ne so na yi fin afrim on se so pa ne ye ya abenkwan a ye ya abenkwan ne mefe ne adwene nyina ye wo wi a ye de gu so ne mu na ye CV to ye CV abon se chaff ne abene nyina aka ayi so ne nim na ensuo no aba now kidney na se wo sa ne ye dwuma ne se esone moja ne so na ma ayi fin ne nyina afrimu na afa fin na be fa ye urine na pass ko na emoja na etme do afrusa ne ye. And idea be a man nets in I stacked and a blocky talk your nets in Biana and making you may. Now, Sani man, I itemize currently because of kind of situation that a organ hunting, Yatos Macmos have means and best you home for home. Number 1, they offend heavy metals. Become heavy metal, become cadmium, arsenic, lead. Sani man, we are any quine say a buy a moo. Question is say a quabbin fast by a moo. You want that say? Most of yenkuya for your take for nyinafo obu akoto agrochemicals bi ya try withdraw say who sprayer train 2 weeks another 3 weeks and so twa sane man ye bedwa so most time as a biochemist so case main design example e kuredo mawa me kuredo na main design ma no mefa pathway be na mepeke se me pesa me na acute no wuntema mefa na respiratory tract ade a me de kwa be block no respiratory tract no ontimi home se be ya e betima ku akura ne ntem. Now something similar any atade pesticide we decide me can enema ye de gu enfuo so tie say fa ne sese wo mfo so na say wo sa wo to say do na ya tro won say said do we use no we use wa 3 weeks 3 weeks ya na they can say within 3 weeks no those metals it me break it down ya they can ho self destructive ekwa no wi a eno anku ne ho within that time once withdraw time na so na atwa no atwa kama and dia ho no say obi abo spray na fo so can kind of vegetables in the straight 2 weeks so 1 month and so here a sans fresh opposite content no atwa dia bedwa so me wa so say market one so ye ni machine detecting into one say ni play na akodimu e kwose ya pa bonzo those metals no I say e ko blocking nephron net na say kidney net na asha say the however ye to nyina ye pese nyina o ye aduaba no say be ya ye bedi ni atrase ache yes ne say twen withdrawal na ya ka no anya sa ne back kidney ne say apa bonzo afi no o di o to bonzo wona asha asha peja because e free atai mojanim even anjo odi me bonzo wona asha peja afọ so homia ensisi so afọ bon so dwonso kakra bi na eba ebon kaye ebio ye papa ye ka o me okone disease ahodo tis me ka se ebi se bia obi o diabetic obi o BP send no na ya chon so use for long period of time on so ya na sebe e ma otoba kifeto kidney ne so etu o ma eda send no so bon se with time na o use by 15-20 years no na o na se peji kakra e ka so the side effects no ho ebio example so obi o diabetic emoja no glucose o moja no edos no do because pancreas e be produce enough insulin ma o say sugar so no sebe sugar kra bi e wo mu a bo say tenkom te basa bo say time e sonic kidney so ne so bo say tenkom na be blocking net me basa it means so ne moja so ye mesraw ye say detoxify kidney na say wash your kidney once a year. We are not claiming to have a cure for anything. What we have humbly done per our research, they say, yenya herbal supplement, a bit me, I wash your kidney, net, na any marco stack your net, na ma entmin son as I said, no, a moisin, a bed wash, a washing, a period of 1 month. 2 months, 3 months maximum. It depends. Parameter being asking kidney function test now. And washing see a pabons afe a rejuvenate. Now fe will not send a titan in every hop. Short breath in every hop. Massa symptoms in every hop. The attorney say, "O kidney no na a one blocking tin on your sadian." Says see about Solac Natural Clinic. I didn't let us research cry. Emma won e washe sa ma mu da ho no e be ma wo kidney shas adwuma kama e ba sa enko fa ha obi ama de nti e do koto dialysis no say that is na koda so no e sieve ana so ne wo ke wo so ne emu asi te de koto na so ne mu ama wo Brasolac Natural Clinic your heba so bit ma bo asone so we are not claiming anything what you come saying say e will do a bit ma detoxify awash kidney net no yem pese be do be biansa de do kwato machine bi so akofa hawaba Brasolac Natural Clinic ne mu awo enkra ha yo kokomlemle kokomlemle ne wo Harvard Senior High School nche ho na e na benya Solac Natural Clinic kuma sense yo kentin kro no ye ne self filling station e di enhwe ye din de Solac Natural Clinic kwasi bia fa nkomo pese ho mani enkomo your number no is 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 26 31 so person share o kidney and your liver internal organs na your function test as in kidney function test liver function test oba Solac Natural Clinic you will feel bit more run test na ma na in case how be aba ho your full supplement e bit ma boa detoxify a wash ma na so what task for task so edin kwatenten amen kai say quality first 0553 93 26 31 0553 93 2631 ye twon se sanse wa pomode no wonkwa ehia yen ehia magana man ye dwen wo ye domro so dodo ye twon se sia
Tira high power 97.9 FM live on TVSYZ. Dwaboase Jumedi and Nanopay. Yaneba Wakwemini de Babasumi, the holiday edition, and then back at the Salah, Yani Muslimi for Ane Disajmedi Diabomon, and in Tianchevia, a Horoya, Honorable Horoya, and I large Horoya. Or I can't sat, not fair near Nedin Como, and then me Medikinaka, Minya Pompe. The many back same on crime Patamuha, no Mako Alaji Razako, one hour Tessano in Patamu, Afe Alajabu, one on Sua Yadenta, if Yadenta pair may come on Pogapem, Alaji Moon Taka Moon, Namini Moon Aquaco, the El Mampozongo, Moon Kaila, Alaji Moon Kaila, El Mampozongo, and Namebe Fie, Alaji Mino Baba be Disala, Kama. Enti nantwie no odwan no a enne wu twitwa mutie no na baby enti anu atwe me Awusia so da bi kan no a high power 97.9 FM afi live on TVSYZ live on Facebook a power 979 FM Facebook feed ni twagu ho afi TVSYZ and so Facebook no ego so YouTube XYZ broadcasting na afi jumedi e kwaso nyina no what me anya bi na wa hwe midi ndi enka Obrempong Many Moses son of pay Minka on National so waba eba beboa na fe ya de wa ye crown not now so would ye tini a hospital ahodo mu ahwehwe se kasabere wo benya hoto na so wunya bie no and then Many Moses Clinic and Herbal Center se jai men ha ho bio men dwene kwachire bio ebi se waba e de ama na Many Moses at the new aye garlic capsules bi aba aye Many Moses garlic capsules womode Ceylon cinnamon ana dia aye entiema ekuta ahwodi ye pa etimi boa na fe wono mu improving blood circulation na fe aboa rectify stiffness and numbness of muscles afe keep aye cholesterol levels in check, help detoxify the body eyi niam hunu niam fi basa bi e wo moja mu any unipadua mu no me pa cho etimi yi free mo na fe serve as immune booster and more etibomone nsa onsa betimi aka Many Moses capsules ni bi e wo pharmacy ni herbal shop e wo Ghana ha nyina mu Many Moses Clinic and Herbal Center is known for curing a wide range of sicknesses. Yadwa hodo bebre ana Many Moses for so wo mo sa ho yare e be a prostate disorder, sexual weakness, male and female infertility, after hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid fever, malaria, stroke, sexually transmitted diseases, and after dental problems. Me patoni nyina no Many Moses sebra na fe wo mo muawo enko saya de wan nyina fimfiri o mawo na bia ya hodo obetimi ahu Many Moses Clinic and Herbal Center ana me be bo so aman adenta old barrier ho opposite the police station afe AESL building inside the Ghana Highway Authority Yard, Accra Ministries, a Jacojo opposite School for the Deaf, and a fe Kumase Ahinema Kokobe, Ubehunu Many Moses Clinic and Herbal Center for her. From one number way so, name Chilemuni Himubi our channel, Woman Fendomon 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 na fe Many Moses for entimi momo de na omomo somebody mensaka ana ye Power FM for ye de bra we ye kwan ya Power FM for ye faso na fe wo mo so kakra wo mo betimi aye no wo metimi di adomo ene de biara da wo ba bediska Power FM the mensaka promotion area amount no sika pe ana obenya dia hye botom na wani timi age enti fa phone no wa breko ameba bokod wo na fei wonsu disika na aye holiday na ye ne muslimi for edi holiday ni nyina ye sika ube pie sika ube to odwan sika na ntwe ye sika emu ye sika enti se wonni sika wontimi ndi sala ibi ma ho to ana wani ntimi nje eno nti na Power FM enemy saka promotion di bay bomade na fa phone na dial aye star 274 star 274 star I repeat star 274 star over be diska eno nti na miguso me bo aye code ndi kire ono obo purchase Power FM na fe di prompt na chi nato otu baako bia ɛyɛ 5 Ghana cedi kai na hyɛ ne nso sɛ dodo a wotoɔ no na saa dodo no ɛma o chance kɛseɛ paa ma watimi awini up to 50,000 Ghana cedis an wotini yie paa ɛyɛ tete sika no 500 million betimi awini that big na afei wode ahyɛ obotom na holiday ɛne na aka nyina wode bi di holiday no a na afei ɛna aka no wode bi ayɛ investment aplane sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ ada ne da nyinaa no sika betimi atena ho enti fafo na dale star 274 star 274 star ɛyɛ power fm mensaka wonya twa wie pɛ fafo ne to ho ɛnkyɛ bia wobɛte sɛ wo nso wotiatiam mensaka ka na hyɛ no nso sɛ dwumadie yi NLA ɛyɛ Caritas platform ɛna regulate enti wundi 18 years ɛne above a mepakyɛw wonka ho ɛnyɛ sɛ wotwa bi terms and conditions apply. Abuja Agbozo Herbal Clinic san opa menka na hyɛ no nso we dey come mema die mu pa premature ejaculation etiti mema nim bi papa enti anopa bia abon senegere no ne ne konto kwa me pa cho ebre na so papa mini abema otemi na anopa yi Agbozo Herbal Clinic sebra wo no pa wo de ba be ma wa premature ejaculation na why 1 minute man abiri bia wo de ase wo from pa na akra na wagem daddy mama me enenye ana wo de ne low sperm count wo de otimi gina na so che na emom nkwom na ewo mu no ekoma me ho a entimi mfa abofra bia mafie me pa cho bomode na ko hu Agbozo Herbal Clinic afi STDs enemu yade wahodo nyina Agbozo waduro a odi tu ase candidiasis white a ye krankro white haye nuano mo ma ni bi papa ha ye ba Agbozo wo ho aduro kai na hyɛ so afi sexual weakness nyina no Agbozo Herbal ɛyɛ clinic for edi hu dwuma yie pa etu ase ama wankasa wo begina wo na so wo mpamu agodie mu ye de ma awadefo nko a meba cho hyɛ nso sɛ wo behunu ɛyɛ Agbozo Herbal Clinic ɛwɔ Kwashima close to the Chief Palace bomode na from mo number we so 0241 750 282 0241 750 282 Ewo Tema branch no Ewo Community 5 Savannah Junction opposite Dev Traco Estate number obetime nyo mo Tema nso nie 0557 402 696 0557 402 696 Abusia high power 97.9 FM live on TVSYZ Dwaboase Jumedie the holiday edition yeguso a ye de somo ne yenuanom muslimi for any edisa Jumedie edi abom sabre de ye beko Medimosis for akate na fe wo nso ensemopa o makuchiri edi magana for wo apomudi hu nsem no omo de aden ye hwa omra
Eba apomudema padia Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center odo ani kyerɛ hɔ ubetimi enya apomudea bibia ebetimi akoyi ediama odabia ya meka sɛ eba eye healthcare na sɛ facility bi etimi eye adwuma for over 30 years ade sɛ eye credible eye place Medimosis started adwuma 1993 ana ya started say ye adwuma enti wohwɛ mu a say over 30 years ana ya started say ye boa amanfo de efa omu apomuden ho na obi obebe bia so agitum say eba ayarehwɛ mapade a Medimosis ana obetimi enya eye ayarehwɛ bibie ha obia no wom say ye din no eye prostate center eye specialty ana say de ya wedane mu eye prostate yare no ehwɛ de na so no eba yare bia ha onipadua bia so a oduani ekyere ho a yebetimi ahwɛ aboa ama bibia akoye ediamao sɛ oye oba oye bema na bibi how don ode ba yaso ho no ma yebetimi ahwɛ edi amao ama bibia akoye ediamao onkran ha no yewo adenta barrier of Madina odo ani kyere bre adenta police station o sabenkum so ho na obe sɛ yewo honom wo tema wa shaman so eje kojo school for the deaf enche ho na no yewo another branch ewo honom Kumase ahenema kokoben so obenya Accra Central so no yewo ASL building Ministry of Road and Highway hono yewo another branch for ho ye number no 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 na say the medical can say eba pomodia Medimosis ana yetese no eba enupa so dia Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center ana ewo se odiwani ekira na se yenro na ewo eye drugstores ne pharmacies no umamsa kebia bibia betimi akoye ede amount fufuro kra ye dia ba no your friend say live kid edin no ekire say ebo eye wo liver ho ban liver no eye ade a ehu ehia nipadua ne ye pan eno ne the largest internal organ ewo nipadua nim enti say ehu etechima wanhwe ya na ede ohaw ebro nipadua nem se nyina no yate hepatitis one sem B ewo ebia hepatitis B obi ohonuma ne de hepatitis A hepatitis C ne ade nyina no ade se etimi affect eye liver no eno no eye viruses emwa etimi affect liver no ebasa etimi ema liver na hoden ekofom because liver say the medical can no ewo dwuma die pia edi ewo ne peduanim eno na aduane bia wo bedi enso bia wo benum bibia wo de befo enum akọ yefunu mu bia no liver no na eboa eyi eye sa eye niema enye no edi film na de ye no nipadua no etimi absorb enti wudi nuane se bia wudi enam a ye nyina nim se enam ne contain protein but enye nam ni na nipadua no ehia enti ekọ nipadua ni ma nipadua no ebeyi protein na nipadua no ehia no na afei no de aka liver no metabolize na afei no epi every unipadua nim enti se how about nipadua ni ma na se how about liver ni ma it means se sa niema we ni na no ebe stay ewo nipadua nim na the toxins ene ade abro nipadua no enti obi ohonum a yare bia eba ne so no it means bia ne liver no na entimi metabolize eye ne nuane a odi ne ye no na nam so a ede ohaw ebre ne pedua no apart from that ne so no obi ohonum a yare bi ewo ne so to say hypertension to say diabetes ade say ewo ne so a eno no on say sa yare no eba so a gise ofa edro da bia the more wonu enro ne so no enro no bia no say the medical can be bia before no bia na wo say fa liver nim edro ne so a onom no ade say there are certain recipients ne niema bia nipadua no enhyeda enhia ewo edro nim ti wo say liver no metabolize sa niema ni na entifa ne say wo diabetes wo hypertension na wo den roso for life wo den roso for so many years no it means that the bia no liver no ewo adwuma eye enti wo say utimi enya edro no be support liver no ama liver no etimi enya ahoden a entimi enkonkofa ohaw bia emfa emre nipadua no ti mostly omu efa eye pressure and diabetes in no offer for a very long time ubon se bedru baby obey liver function test na se parameters ne bi was so na chese liver no ahoden ba for mentina obi o BP ne hypertension bia no eya na advocate say every 6 months bia no e was ultimate liver function test na ohwe se de liver no ahoden sitie because yenim se enro na toda etimi ede how ebro ni peduanti was ultimate nya eye supplement bia no be ma liver no ahoden wo jai enro ni fa no so betimi de how bro ni peduanti obeto aso afa wo BP ne wo diabetes nro no but wo se unye dry no be boa eye wo liver no se de be ya how anka ebebem no sa how ni na no ebetimi every ho edra me recommend the amount eye live kid eno de ye hu ne se sa toxins ne niema eye chemicals a eko ni peduani ma kede how be bro liver no ebema wo liver no ahoden a ebetimi ede yi sa how ni na every liver no eye one of the organs a etimi rejuvenate ne ho ana se bia how bi eba ho a eno etimi regenerate ne ho se de be ya ebeyi sa how no ede every ho no se about 90% of liver ne mpono essay ya liver na etimi esane ho yare de hia ne se de call so sa how no sa de no ebetimi every ho na ubenya supplement a eno betimi aboa liver cells no ama no etimi enya sa ho de no live kid dra etimi eboa liver no ema no enya sa ho de se de be ya sa toxins ne niema anka be cause problem to the liver no ni na no ebetimi efrem ama bibia etimi akoyi ediamao eno du fufuro kra medimosis de aba wo drugstore bia obetimi enya binti se bia ya diagnose you say o hepatitis ya diagnose you say o brebo mu yare bia ma onsa enka medimosis live kid eno no dra ebebo o liver ne ho ban ama ahoden etimi abem brofoka sem ne ka ne se liver tonic enti de yen se ema liver cells no ahoden ema omu etimi adwuma omadwuma e wo so mu ye no omu etimi adwuma ni ye ema yare bia ke beba oni peduanum no ni na no ebetimi efrem ebi ohonum so a obi ohonum alcoholic liver anase oyobi a otai enomonsa nti ama ne liver no how etimi aba ho wakotwa scan yaka che ne se ne liver no aye inflamed and say ne liver no aye kese normally no liver no eni se ne kese no ebro 14 centimeters but obi ho no mo be kwa akotwa no na ne de say 18 ne de say be 20 centimeters say ebasa na etimi e de how ebro ni pedua no medical ka say liver no and the biggest internal organ nti say kokoye kese a etimi pression eye other internal organs enema na ewo yefunu mu no especially o diaphragm no boama utimi home no because liver no expand wo eye o right side of wo abdomen no e free sebi wayase ho ediba oboa no enti se ye kese a obon se air press eye o lungs no na ama untimi enhumi ye enti obi ho no mu a oye bibi kakra no abre untimi enhumi ye onante kakra na nakoma e bon tentem ni ade because say oxygen a ewo se ekoni ni pedua nim no entimi enkom all because the liver no aye kese a edisa o how no air brain ni pedua no o ma unsaka medimosis leaf kida eno no beboa eyisa o how ni na e de efri honum ama bibia akoye e de ama liver eye conditions no eya started from the early stages no eye bibia friends say hepatitis and was what to say yesu obi eye ewo hepatitis a eno no eye first stage of eye liver eye disease no so o basa no na se wan hwe entu ho anamo a wan hwe ya na lead to bibia friends say liver cirrhosis eno no eye complete damage of the liver eno no wan hwe ya just say liver transplant anampo no wan hwe betimi am wahwe wonkwa enti entina honum ema no enru san pempenso no ma wonsan ka medimosis leaf kid eno no ebo liver ne ho ban ema liver enzymes ni na no etimi eye nadwuma yie ema bibia ekoyie uko drugstore bia obetimi ama onsa ka bi edro ni din e de medimosis leaf kid unya bia eno betimi aboa abo liver no ho ban afi no ye wo prostacure natural tea emsa no de amanfo enim dada prostacure natural tea and in the capsules and no eboa with Johnson ho how it say oye bema o Johnson a emeye wo chim ansana Johnson aba o Johnson na ebia kemo a edura wo hia no eye medimosis prostacure tea and in the capsules medimosis prostacure tea and in the capsules and no any edura ye de ba market kanina esan say amanfo agya tuma eboa amanfo efa omu Johnson mu how obi o Johnson a emeye obi o chim ansana Johnson aba obi kra ya diagnose ne say ebia ne prostate no ayakese anampo no ye de rubber ato ne bema medimosis prostacure tea and in the capsules no eno no ebetimi aboa abo prostate ne ho ban ama prostate na ayakese no ebetimi ashrinke ama Johnson no etimi abaye ama rubber mpo ye de ato bema no ebetimi eyi rubber no ama bibia akoye edi amao eno eye medimosis prostacure tea any prostacure X capsules afi so no ema ne de no eye femacure X eno no eboa with ema menstrual issues oyoba ubunsa otiyaw oyoba ubunsa intimi emeye anampo no ebi amoja no eba too much naturally no anka acha 7 days e was enka ubunsa wi but obi ohonoma ne de no etimi ba for bare 2 weeks na edaso eba ni na no ekoba se ebi asa wo problem hormonal issues bi e wo ni peduen ma eno na edesa ohaw no eba there are several hormones a eboa ema form reproductive health ho anase eboa ma omu menses no etimi ba eboa omu awo ho sem ne ade medimosis eye femacure X no ne juma edin se regulate eye wo natural hormone no ema no etimi eye na juma ye obi ohon ma yare bi ntino ama ne problem no aba eye ne na wode ne ho unya medimosis femacure X na eno no ebetimi SCC osanso increase ema libido ema omu atenka etimi ekosru ye afi ye wo aphromosis ana mediplas eno eye emema dro eboa with eye male vitality oye bema wa ho de nsem ekofom a aphromosis ana mediplas ewo hose ebebo ebi ana ode no de etimi ema ne muso na enso no uko se oni oba no ekochia within some few minutes no na ohu asane de wuhia no eye mediplas eno no eboa ema ahoden no etimi ebeye na afi no watimi abo adwuma ye ntia aphromosis ene mediplas eno ewo hose eboa mema ama omu mema sem no etimi akoye na afi medimosis garlic capsule shenenso se enunkwa any garlic edra ye de cinnamon ahyeneden de enti ye de cinnamon no aka ho ne se eboa garlic no ema no etimi eye na dwuma ye nyina enim se garlic na eboa with blood circulation eboa thin blood no ema moja etimi edi afrusane ye se moja eni afrusane ye etimi ema BP ekosro etimi ma eye stroke yare cramp no ebetimi aba because moja anko adwene ne mu a eno na ebetimi ama adwene ne part ne bi etimi ewu a lead to stroke yare frɛ no ma onsanka medimosis garlic capsules no ɛno no ebetimi aboa ama moja edi efrusa ne ye ewo nipadua no ana afei foforɔ kora de aba no ɛno ɛne medimosis leaf kid na medi kan ɛka ho asɛm sɛ ɛboa with ɛyɛ oliver no ɛma etimi edi ne dwuma ye upenro bia ukɔ drugstore bia ubetimi enya bi na ode wadi udwuma upenkyeremu bi anase bibi ha na upɛ doctor ɛne nakasa number ɛwɔ sɛ ofrɛ ni wei ɛyɛ doctor panyin number ɔbɛgye ofels no ne wakasa ama bibi akɔyɛ number no ɛyɛ 0244 068 447 ɛyɛ 0244 068 447.
Okay. It's Medimosis for Anamoti Omonkano, Safi, Yapomudin Hunsam, Womodin Chiri Mwaba, to bet my show Machakwai, now for Wakopre or Yarisha. I was a high power 97.9 FM live on TVSYZ. Dwaboase Jumedia, the holiday edition, Media and Obrempong. It's not Jumedia, so I am a PSA Okra. The honorable without a constituency. Enchebia yebedin komo alaji horoya ewofiane yebabedin komo dia fasala kesiye pa ekoso eneda eri amaye nuane muslimi fo den kura na gina hode ma omo den na sala yika se ye yenye muslimi fo ye hunu so mu di sala kesiye se ya eya den na ye ma omo den na kire ene bomode na tie promises sa eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo share so what the beboa the Muslim community akwakosi sen Inche bia yebedi sankomo nyina ofia ha Health Alert Clinic san opay min frel na men kai o national so se woma ba e ba beboa yare wa hoduom mi se yade se kan wa ya se wa wudidi enye yie wo ko enye yie wo ba enye yie wo mfefo asori kro no na wo hyede mo enti enemre nso de ye wo clinics and hospitals apapapa aba sabre se wo yade dia na wo no ama ho kwan se yare mo nto dem Sabre, Health Alert Clinic Samin Control, National so. We will be severe waist pains and hemorrhaging, muscle pains, cease menstruation, or baby when the men's system or the air good year, a NFL. The battle Ebuano, Ned the Cassia Babese, into menstruation and bar for modern Irish Health Alert for crime. After chronic diabetes, chronic hypertension, stroke, numbness, typhoid, bad cholesterol, prostate issues, dizziness, white, insomnia, will be a winterminda. The virtual health alert for the Hujuma. After a burning sensation in the foot and body, what no nipper be almost a show or narcissist show. The virtual idea. I was so proud when drew, not fit to me, boy, no free what the mountain, and on a health alert for. And a bit when you said, do the Diamond War. After chronic body pains, waist and bone pains. The virtual more machine treatment, I know. I shall not say or yell baby. I have been the peduermo and also timidity free her. I feel yes, sauna experience our sauna which detoxify the body. Sauna no a timi a boa a niamahunu, niamafi, niama, any set tina body no. I the free my hotel. I feel more massage, physio with machine treatment. I feel love yes services in available our Health Alert Clinic. Bomode National Song said down the year Juma your Jordan copying fiada or better about no past 7 a.m. Copying say 4 p.m. Bebo. Ubeno mo Madina, Kaswa, Pokwase, Ashama, and a Fe Takrade for Health Alert Clinic for our number is so Nakwajo Ayarishe 0242 518 893 0242 518 893 0242 518 865 0242 518 865. Sasa numbers mieni wo free Health Alert Clinic a me ba cho mbeje so na afi o masa o yare abusia ye dane ye ho aba ye nche bia na afi enkomo a wo se ne ye die edifa ye nuanu muslimi fo mo festivals ho Ghana nsem ni bie ya ba be chirechem abo na so anya ho ntia se nti twen menko be bia ye dane ye ho aba sisia.
school selection. Candidates who wish to enter SHS TVET schools must, with guidance from parents, guardians, and school authorities, select 7 schools in total, 5 main, 2 alternative schools. Your 5 main schools should be ranked in order of preference, with the first being the most preferred choice. Your 2 alternative schools should be selected from Appendix 3 for consideration if not placed in any of your 5 main choices. Select programs and residential preferences for each choice of school, 3 boarding and 2 day. Candidates may select one Category B school as boarding and another Category B school as day. Candidates may select one Category C school as boarding and another Category C school as day. Note that a candidate placed in any of your choices will not be changed. Please note that candidates cannot choose more than one school from Category A, cannot select more than 2 schools from Category B, may select all 5 schools from Category C, 3 boarding and 2 day. Candidates who wish to offer purely TVET programs must select all 5 TVET institutes from categories A, B, and C as day or boarding. Candidates who wish to offer program choice about future job prospects such as engineers, physicians, astronauts, etc. must select STEM science in all 5 choices from categories A, B, and C as day or boarding. The school selection form must be signed off by a parent, guardian, and submitted to the head teacher of the JHS attended. Parent, guardian must keep a copy of the school selection form.
Yefema na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa ata miracle bi wadro no tese mafu no pra se die sia twini anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi se mai bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mu sisinya hye me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me do da ba 6 years ni o tema di am ye ma di se ne me jana ta ya le ne nku preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 guys me stand di tema me kase nku pe no yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntiase
3P garlic mystery ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Enti na de sala no Baka de sala na yene yenuano Muslimi for ana edidi abomo aha Power FM 97.9 I feel live on TVSYZ. Dwaboase Jumedi the holiday edition media and Obrempong Jumedi obetimi ahwe live on Facebook and Power 979 FM. I feel TVSYZ Ghana and see your Facebook. I feel XYZ broadcasting live on YouTube. Nafe ya timia di Jumedi adi abomo ntia bia ye twen Alhaji aye soro ya ba before that no Alhaji Ishmael Kofi Yeboa aye security missionary wo Kaswa West yene ni nkodi nkomo na afe ene aye salade ni yeni sala hon komo kakra. Alhaji, good morning.
Morning minia.
Barka de sala wahu.
Barka de kede ana Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak. No aje so khair Mubarak.
Okay. Okay, Alhaji. Alhaji say yaka Eid Mubarak. Said ya woka unche ya. Then the jina ho de mayeni anu Muslimi for.
Yo, minia amansaya mutie Radio XYZ. The most important station and then pay.
That's it.
Yankopon enshira mu na ommo mu na ho ban. Amen. Afasha edi na de wi ase afa na nyina no e fe no Idul Adha. Na se kira ne se aforbo afashe. Aforbo afashe. Na ye de kai aforbo kase a ye nana oye Judaism and Christianity and Islam omoja Abraham okomsheni Abraham na for boa nanka odene ba efren Ishmael ebo afore a Nyankopon esisa no mano odwan se onfa mosa afore no ene den na ye kai musimfo na ewiase afa na nyina se onipa osinkete na onya abotre na okoko dini a de di etire nkunimdie enti no ontimi nya nkunimdie we mra ommo afore emfa nse Nyankopon ni onyam ndi sandi afasha ayedi na de ya Idul Adha no.
Hello me tell enti anunti na ma Idul Adha yi wo ho
mpacho enti me twa no fi ya aforebo afashe.
Okay. Yeshwe Union Muslimi for His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama bo ahuduo bebre wobra no be pe akonwa edi na sabe waba be yo mampani ebiti say na obe reduce Hajj fares every 75,000 Ghana cedis edi aba 62,000 Ghana cedis said the waba baba to see reduction here be about 13,000 difference a year and now most of the got so call for maybe the Ankabebo.
Minia met that president as a papa say a mea all a pro no or share boss or betty hard fan or so na parents or buy or deal or say ayo yo na which me a so yes. That's can now go the yes to Aminia. Yeah, convert yaba a Ghana stemua and yes caketo obi crow or what we are saying do any other do no so near be that. That's no as I say Bisao when they say I didn't say as Capuduno na a deco da hatch instruction. Or not come a chica and sana me you are someone noa. Muslimini biano eka pillar enum Islam na jina fapi enum 5 pillars emu ba ko ene se nyame ya wadom na onyesika obekọ za mantu konkroi na wakohu anwanwade a Nyankopon aya amani pada fani na finso wasre boniface na wasre adom fi Nyankopon etino eno sumbo sika no kra yes no it is a president or santi subio dia nkaminia wana say the biani bebe bani fi answer bon ngabe de pa na next year wasanti subium na nyame atma obia amobro wa fo na ehia fo ampeso mutu sa akoye no bi omotumi etu esa ne afonu sisi e no do President Ayade
okay very well osan shebo say obesan create additional holiday edi ama Eid no ntia na me ne wo de ka say eya fo fida kase pa edi say na Muslim for hunu sa ebo she ya His Excellency wadi so ibie say wa say am holiday
and also me dana so won say onipa oye adwuma dum pempen so bia ohia ho me Yankopon ebo na de maye Kenya ebe ya anajo no ebe dani agi ahome ni nya ahoden fofo ye de asom no enti se president ambaye eye daba ho aka e dada no ho a ebe dana se nyame nhia no isi ade amomo nim anamumu bebe nim ni se president no ye muslim ni o
yeah
no ye muslim ni di no John no kire ya ene efet Abdurrahman ene ye Dramani no okay enti no of Islam ebusuemu ansana oba beye assembly ni na oba Christo ni nti no ote Islam ya manye any amambe ase because why ye depend ya wonu tumu enti se oye sadie we de ma muslim fo a mesre se ewiase nyina ne Ghana fo nyina enyi ntum enye se dia muslim fo do so we follow the party nti na oye amaye but me am no ka say ebia unim party amidon and so ebiana no NDC anamo MPP no emfa ho say e deny say je wa me o say be ni nya because me NDC ni amra me MPP ni enti ya da na say ye bompa so nko de ma say yankopon hunu mobo na isa asudie kakra ke ye ode ato no so no ni na formo president no don't envy him ko oda onda for bokasi pa no person body man Ghana man say nyina so MPP NDC no misramo once o ye president no president in Ghana nti ye nyina mompa ye ma no ye nyina so ahunto no ba ense ensa kedi
okay what's a shebo say obey introduce your friend say Islamic banking instrument ewo Ghana ha wo hwa eno so yade a eba beboa aye nuan muslimi fo ana
Bibia sani medin kanka no president oye no wow
yeah
consultation na enye so no ano sorry ya so ye bibi ama Ghana ana say nyamisum ku fufo wow consultation oko deep ebisa nipa no de omo pe na ode ye ne guy som se nyame ye na domo a ye bisade a Muslim for ye bisano obey amaye enti no meso me hwe kwan se bibia o she but obey de ama Islam no yankopon mo ano se obetumi aye na no ware shemu nso se ni me aka no ye nyina nim se etia wo ho enti sa mei na bo se bia o she ye bia ye nyina momodin se ebeboa no na utumi aye na aba me hwe kwan pa se sa bo she no bebem.
Okay, it Sabri ene amudi Eid adana Eid wahu de enfa yen kan Eid no because the to say na ke din kakra idea ni din pa na ne mo beye as a Muslim community e o baby amotete o
ene pa fani amidin kai afashe ena edi ena afashe dia nso eduane untumi nyin film we nye fasting time ma e ba be kire kom afeni e ba wi anopa nti no nya ni mponche ni nchie ni niama na e be kum na no e be kum se ne be ya mobrowafo ene omo a mo yedie no etumi achiche e di amom especially nkwada e wo children's orphanage ena ni anomo amuwa obia wadofo watamfo bacha watamfo wo anu krapo no ene ese se oto nsafre no na bibia wanoa ana se waye no obema no biedi enti no ene aforebo Muslim for ewo Ghana ha ese di no in the grand star se nyame ya me obia na afashe we abeto no minia ipo be mpa boni se nka o mabi afashe so omo enyan enye ni ama mo wufe atiasefo asase so enti sa beto ye ndi a se zombo ehio ye nyina no ye bose na ye no ediane na ye kebi emba ejanka mobrowafo ekunafo ye adoye de ma ye ho se nipa mre tie oninia enije wa asase se kakra bi nti se beto a se odile kase na meka ede ase ene afashe ya edi
very well Alaji Edieng and the Muslim community and Ghana at large you betimi asua ede free afashe ne mudinum
afashe no nkasa senia midin kanka aforbo a Abraham obo emedi a echemu aforbo nso ekire sade a otopa no na ode eche na nyaminti sa na aforbo etie enya ade a wompe na ode bo afore waho enti no aforbo ya nyina ye boy Ghana Muslim Christopher nyina ye hu ye hu se ye nuanom baako moja wo ye mu no nyina baako enso eye kremoni ena enso Christoni ena enso no eye NDC ni ena enso MPP ni nyina ye fuma nipa baako eti sabre enka ye humbom na se ye divide a enya ade a asumdie beba ye ntem ye Ghana onim se me tu kwan bebre na akwanto no bi wo ha the ukona ukuse honma unya Ghana nka besa bebium it's a culture different the BBI different Ghana nko ana mpungu che enianom mienu o makontokwa sisia na ma abomo edidi enti se nyame sheda boy ensronko ye nyame somko amai enti enede mo man na nkambom mo bia nyi ya odi mfini mu opia ntom Matthew Macau nyina yankambom na ma ye man Ghana no enye krabese bon bebi atie no bia me na no kana se mo se bebi obia atie no mpe ba odi ekokosha Ivory Coast be 1 month be ohun be yira wa ma we dwane abadan so nti ye man Ghana ebe Ghana for moma ye nyina yankambom ye di afashe me emfa kopini emwa president na ontumi nye de eye nyina ehwehwe okay politics nto nchen na omwa tade ye papa onka say papa ye bone and na be mai nkoso e wa asitire
okay Alaji ye de enkomo na e ba wie no finally day na wo de ka kire unianu muslimi fo nyina ene de ya mudi festival yi
ene de chia musimfo a mudi afashe nyina esre se mo mai ndi no asumdie mu kuruye mu digdigdig basa ya moto chutna yempemo ayen cross road na yendi asa utani amani na uni faso Abraham be sa be ya no bo afore na ne ru afo ne ho na ni so ejare no nti sa sober reflection no na ese nyina enya enye wusie dodo na yakopem obi na yakochiche kan musimfo na nse ndi ehu no enye nti musim mbebu a mutie me mama this year na enye reflection wow na the good deeds enye bad deeds wow na enyina no enya edimpa efama Islam ye tili Islam enyina edo yankopon shira enyina da
ami Alaji anope ye bedo asese ye frɛ na ogitu mu ne oni ebedi sankom emrepem no ye besa frɛ obi ye da sepa okay you nti Alhaji Ishmael Kofi Yeboa circuit missionary Wakaswa West ana otisi edi nkomo no e dey afa na afa shekese a yenuanu muslimi for ene wo mu di no ho ana ofa nima ashama alajo bo se wiemu wihwiam na ntwie ni nwan a wo mu gufo ne no ntie na de me ba cha bo modern se wodi wani kire ho fa ho na wo mu de adoye de wo mu vanya hwe wo mo hwe se bia wo ye Christian wo ye we dabi wo mbe ma obi na so de atowa no me pon enemi nyanko fie ye dabi mechi won kra he papa abusia high power 97.9 FM we live on TVSYZ Dwaboase Jumedie ana wutie the holiday edition ana de somono midindi enke Obrempong me na me tra Jumedie so na de ama ye PSA okra sabedie Ismaila Ali Horoya aye Greater Accra Regional Zongo Caucus Coordinator wabeka yensa ewo fidie mu ye me na kwaba na afi ye nhye ye nkomo twetwe na se Alaji
no
happy Eid
afi mu Eid Mubarak
nice one na on what to say
me hu ye pa
ahodin wo ho ni a metimi hu
inshallah
ahodin wo ho kama mate na enne nhye ye ben ni gu ho den ye bi hunu ewo ye Zongo communities mu wo bra ye di ye festival yi
mi say mamintia obia omuhwe ye nnabi enne ye Idi Ada which means it started here since Abraham time, Prophet Abraham and Eshase.
Okay.
So it's one of the biggest day in Islam.
Wow.
So now me uncle him say okay.
Yes.
It's not only Islam, it's about the nation, it's about the world.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have to visit your friends, your families. So ufri idia ukofi na wako slaughter and so uto cow and sheep bibia.
Yeah.
After slaughter, then you have to do the necessary things.
Okay.
Like sharing it.
Okay.
You see. So ube cheswa. And yes, nipa onusu wa ebi a udbe mao. Dabi ana osikeni bi a onoti ni baby.
Ne ho atonu bi.
Ho atonu.
Obetimi ato odwan ne bi.
No,
ana nantwe no akoma ne bi.
I mean, it's unnecessary.
Okay.
You targeted those poor within your communities. Unimomu, regardless of their religion, regardless of their background, regardless of their tribe, regardless of who they are. Once when him say we, onibi, you have to give him that meat.
Okay.
Ona onusu ene, wane eniji.
Very well.
Ebi wa more than 1 year no we need na
more than a year.
Obena won. Una won say bibia ye jumu. Debi into Islam is not just a group of people to come together. No, it's a religion. It's a religion that teaches we should love each other.
Okay.
It's a religion that shows that we should come together. Nyamiam boy say yemba bo braboni. Debi. One say uti community mo.
Yeah.
Na nyami oye usikenia. Yeah, Muslims, especially families. Uchi busia mo una wosika.
Yeah.
Enye usika. Ubua. Ebusia fo no sika ene na medi hye usem.
Ena aba bedi wo.
Yes.
Nti e wose wo nkyene nso bia.
Ubua. Me na mi brain na minya ye.
Ono no aye na adwuma. Ana sika ba be hye ne botom.
Ya, adwuma wo ye no. Obi aye adwuma no 10 times wanya.
Sana mu Muslim yi amamre ne ana ma sanity.
Yes, even in life. Se wo sika wa. Oni omunoti wo na wo sika. Sika no eyo musika na nyame ma wo se fakita wo. Nti so bi ba wo se miasia. So wo bin kwa satam ne ewo a faman. Yes. Faman.
Anya se bi a wo de bo ne besia.
Debi, you have to give him. Especially ebusia. Nipa owo sika ewo ni busia mu.
Yes.
Me na me onko bisa. Ebusia fo ni sika. Na me hu say he can handle it and the man.
So jina kuta na che.
Yes.
Nensu obia.
Obi pese boa bia na waboan. Usi wu na obre. Ya breche hu. Anka stone kwari phone. Omo be sika fo. Anka brain masika. Anka stone kwari phone. Eni nipa omo wo market mo suanyema. Anka omo no mbenya sika.
Sanse se ya wo kan. Mudiso.
Ebi mudiso. Okay, musu diso. Obi ko catch no so obe yaw.
Na when diso asotwe ho.
Exactly. It's a sin against you. Only your friend will say haki. I don't know how to
explain it.
Yes. Haki. It's something like to say
taxpayers. You see, it's compulsory for the government to use the taxpayers purposely for the people to benefit.
Okay.
It's compulsory. So 1 year, any for now.
Okay.
So
yeah.
And
yes.
Yeah, tax man. It's compulsory for you, the government or the minister or whatever, the position that you're occupying to do the needful.
So the better team move forward.
Exactly. Nti ebusia bia wo sika no a enye wo adwino ma sika wo enye wo brain no ma sika wo na me no nti wo be hu a unhu se family bi omuni na omu pause ama omu ni sika there bi wo be hu se bakubu is better than others, and that brightness is the family brightness.
Okay.
It's a family brightness.
Men also when you're scared to
Debbie.
You was say bushia for no.
Exactly.
And so it mean
exactly.
Alaji eti say Moody festivals mienu.
Yeah.
Ewo oman nu every afibia.
Yeah.
Ade na baako de mo ya akomkire na baako de mo nya akomkire.
Say yaku say there.
Mo ya fasting. First one na Moody mo ya fasting. But we de mo anya fasting.
Yes, is we ya fast but you cohach. Okay. And you're fasting.
Okay.
And you are
the whole day.
And you are fasting.
And you once.
Yes. I know you be we know a haji no. Say one ko haja now you're fasting no. It's the same to say ubenya inshiraye 2 years.
But
nyame di usim. 2 years sin e be yes.
Now
uko haji no say we say new baby. Yeah, we call that say new baby. Now, sa si na mi di peche no. Enye uni royal, anamini o maye oponi o. Debi. Onu mini nyami nkwa ntem. Say what I say. Yes. It's between the sin that I committed between the person and the God. Maybe I've committed a sin against God. You did something against God. That's what God is going to forgive you. But you and your fellow human being, unless the person forgive you.
Okay.
So what I say?
Okay.
Inti haja ukon krapo haja ebeye no. Na misi answer na obeko haja no. I have to make sure that all my neighbors, all my family,
yes,
I have to be in good terms with them. So what I say?
Okay.
Se mi yo bonia member o asimisi mi ko hajj na bonia ewo yentem no
me pese free ho enti se wan ko yes ade na ko hajj
wa kokwa which miss mini boni no ewo
enfa so bia ma
yes de na mi di beche mi no se mini nyami no nyami on pese sie o
na se bia me na me pese me ko hajj no
yes
me ne wo asem
yes
ma baba kan ba wo wanye mu amfa nche bia
no why wade
okay
eno betu bako se mi manji a why wade nti na wow se mini nya nyami pengu nya kasa bia ye pia
yes
na umumia usi assalamu alaikum unu
wa kan wo
de na me besira wo sisi
why ba
exactly yes exactly sisi akami so I have to respond.
Wow.
Somebody respond wa unyame wo say u na woni problem me na me o problem. So what I say nti answer na me ko haji no e so kwa me area no se mox wo a me fa mic me ko haji o na nipa me yam boni bia mo fa nchemi me so me dia che o mo se ni so mo so obi di ka hwe ni sika o undi obi kana wa ko haji o na who di kanu go court
momere ya no de ya
no it's transparency na who say me di ukana who say ma ko haja me ba who di beche me
memu na wo
so I have to settle you
because ebia wanya be 75 and 60,000
yes
de ko haja
yes
na wo say bia
yes you settle me say 2,000 and 3,000
okay
so what I say who said me ko fine but say me di ko my friend who say no be ko haja wabano what try ni dan sika
let bill kura want you. We want to know that would call Hajj? Question mark. God is a cleanest God. Allah is holiness. He wants to be clean. Men sorry ke say uko Hajj. No, there are a certain you see almost Hajj free. Yes, it's true. Some draw. We need no best obey no easy. We say eba I don't remember in tem. Na wa solve that issue no.
Very well. Hajj a wo kan ho asemi. Yade ba ko a Muslim ni bia no esombu yie ma no pa.
Yeah.
Onya yo beko bi.
Yeah.
During the previous administration under Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the former president, and Alhaji Bawumia, the vice president, Hajj fair no could do 75,000 Ghana cedis. And Namsu Jinasoma, His Excellency the President of the Republic, now then or opposition and no ba abemeno eka say so be dua near the 2 minimum be wa or better take prices in so na afi obia timi easy amo Muslimi ni bia say obetimi akọ Hajj ni bi what is well free 75,000 Ghana cedis aba be do 62,000 Ghana cedis where you 13,000 Ghana cedis na free mo Muslimi for so money aje ho anamo susu say eba form kakra ka ho a anka mope
ye Oliver Twist
ask for more
ye nya kura eba 10,000 ye pay but ada is Excellency ye my no. In fact, I salute him. I'm not the only person who salutes him. All the Zongo people, the chiefs, the imams, everybody within is a Muslim, not Zongo, a Muslim in Ghana. We have saluted him and we appreciate what he did. We did more. Emi say Okot, Emi say Bono region, Techima. He say Bono, one of the Bono, thank you to or see say dollar no tisusua next year no ajibe 50,000, which is a welcome idea.
Say see no anwadi no gusu jina so
exactly
na dollar no back for more.
Yes,
next year Hajj fair
50,000.
Wow,
which we get a lot of people to go. In fact, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ye Muslim for. Ye Muslim for, ye Zongo for, you will finuda. Especially the party called NDC. The party called NDC. We Muslims in Ghana, we will never turn our back to that party. Because
so are you saying indirectly saying, sir, His Excellency the Vice President Alhaji Bawumia, I want no Muslim community crowd. One shut down Guinea Mohosa.
Well, I won't blame him much.
Okay,
it's the party. It's the party ideology.
And you know, want to mean young Hoshe.
Oh no, what you say is the lion den. Lions are surrounding no better. So what I say is the party ideology say they don't deal with certain peoples. The late President Rollins, no normal, ye people for ye Muslims for minka people crap Muslims. Ghana ha. Yes, we to me no. I'm cram to bet na radio so. Let me kasa. As a Muslim.
At the end of the day, now the late President Rollins, you will be persuaded. Ma, a man was out to me no.
Wow, I'm catching on and carry home. Satam na me know, but my read history.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah. Most of the people for no man vote to amanu. If you were a party, I see Islam party and a BB party say Satam no.
Okay.
So what I say? Yeah, let's you Kwame Nkrumah win here no. And Northerners People's Party, Chief Simon Dombomu. Omno say me second minority in parliament.
Okay.
If I'm right, if I'm wrong, I stand to be corrected. Yeah, so what I say. So, and you people, Busi Amunu, they went and met together with them.
With the Northerners People's Party, that's
yes,
MPP.
MPP. Satam ne from
I will remember their name before we get out of here.
Okay.
And UP, United Party.
Okay.
So what I say? So UP no. Instead of Chief Modombo parties to overtake their party no. And relax here. And UP for no, because they were elected, they were educated among the Busia for no. They were more educated than the Northerners.
Okay.
Now they came and took a key positions within that major party, UP,
Yes.
UP tradition. So what I say. So they took them most of the positions, and they took over the party, and Northern People's Party, a collapse here. So what I say. They override it.
Okay.
So what I say. And yeah kwa mikuruma kunu nti later no ye pepe for ni bibia ye support omo win ye no and omo ye alien compliance order emis 1969 enyesa omo si obia anko ni krom bia afria no anko ni krom sata mu ena muslim for a ye wo Ghana ye light no edumie ye okeke so ko zongo no mu a who say now rubbish be our money in our zongo. Nobody's taking care of us. They don't even know that we are existed. 1979 Rollis ebe take over. I take over no and the sub convoy answer omuya Rollis say oh yeah no ni mami hu no it's something like they just give him birth. So what I say? They just excuse me my language. Yes. Oh, you know, say, okay. You know, say, Zongo for no more. They also had people there that can protect him. So he came in and then aligned himself with the Zongo. Exactly. But me bad ni mamu. Na oprapra. Got on me na. Satam ni mamu ye wo bola bi wan o jina bola nso a o to mi China o to mi China se na bono ye kese se bi ye ko private ye ni nam konkosu o di koko milk fa a tin of milk going to say mpabwa now inamsu now jinasu in sa congested in a rollis o buy your lankasa any my phone me your brothers no me say take you cry na omu ya
tu bola no
na we go mu ya no oh hwe nipa o cry oni ni hubo mu hwe say akache we oni nipa papa bia hwe nipa say what I say na oye zongo for ni na bibia aye clean nti ye ba fourth republic no mu na zongo why na enim enye Rollins because he's with us what's in the party NDC, you know, and it'll be a call. It to about massive, and we need and before see, he didn't papa we in a later more research. Satamunu na eduboy any Tolona and Omujina 1992. Dubois, eduboy as president for MPP Tolona as their vice.
Yeah.
Omo wini, Rolly Shomu. Based on Zongo votes, and I'm sat here to say, even the coso, and Kufo by and Kufoni win a coy, first one, Kufoni, a friend is there, Miss Aka, because Roll is near Aka, Oman a problem. 96 no, Oman a problem, and Roll is. Kufoni aka omukoe and a Rollis 96 so show mubium into the year 2000 no and omu the Great Alliance any Kufo any Aliu Mama ebaye because of Zongo vote because omu say so omu anfa pepe ni anko they will not get the Zongo vote so they started using the here in a pepe for yeah in the Bema vice and this omu pepe for wow and omufa Aliu the late Aliu Mama onukufo nti omu call no ena omu starting votes
kitso based on Aliu Mama because it's a Muslim
from the Muslim community.
Yes, some of the Muslim believe in the West that al-Muslim ilal Muslim, which means unia Muslim. Onusu if say undinechi. Unia. So you don't have to turn your back against him. Yeah, I also see there be yes sir. You see, the no member Islam no. Bedi kwai, bedi obeko forward. And not just a Muslim. Muslim be our Islam be forward. Me vow. Roll is 26 on my holidays. 1. Me boy. Hey, I'm free. I'm holidays. I'm saying. Come on, and Muslim folk home. You know, I will give them the holidays. Holidays on my holiday back home. Since that time, Yanya Aliu Mama as vice president for 8 years.
Yes.
Yanya holiday. Yanya Baumia, vice president as 8 years, Yanya holiday. His Excellency John Dramani Mama, any ending somewhere. And I'm the holiday back who come my. Usha Islamic setup no ewo Ghana. Tambia Muslims, Yebenya projection.
Yes.
It's only when NDC
is in power. So are you saying it says NDC for no bar? Mumuhunu say Muslims, mo community be pega.
Yes, exactly. As at now, Shasema Okayen.
Yeah.
From 75,000.
Yeah.
And
about 62,000.
62,000. So what are you telling me? Between these two parties, who am I going for if I'm a Muslim?
The argument.
Exactly. So I'm going with the person who thinks about my welfare, who thinks about me, who thinks that I'm also existed, who thinks that I'm also a citizen, who thinks that I have the right to voice everything out. So what I say, and Nobia is going to suppress me. He's going to to put you can't woman can you come who you manage you.
So is it part of the reasons why about 5 northern regions put together no northeast per analyze by me winning no history.
Yes, of
course.
You said history. Yes, of course. Ushia is SLNCC or Babesi secondary schools. Am I?
Yeah. Osaka across Islamic schools, no?
Yes. Convicted to.
Yes.
Obejenu government schools. Even under the NDC rolling stamp, and the Islamic education units. Yoko Ghana education under Ghana education unit mu. And they say most of the schools makaranta in Zongos no. Omuye education. Omuye Arabic and English. Omuye schools. Ugba miye Asia Kuba to Bira Islamic school. They say one Kuba to Bira Islamic school. They say both Arabic and English school.
Okay.
Omuye say school no. Na Saturday no more makaranta. But in the morning no, it goes to it's under Ghana education service. It's under Rollis. So what I say, Usheswa ministers are in this time no. Key positions no. Most of the key positions are Muslims.
Yeah.
Share my brother Mustafa Abubakar.
Yeah.
Our first no one must lock. Says no deputy CEO for all. Look at such a big position. So what I say, even though MPP Tamnos Asan Tampodi mu, any Mustafa Ahmed mu, Omanya sa position, key positions no. But say no, a dosso. She interior minister. Mutaka Mubarak. She education. Education is the key. In the nation, yeah. Education is the key. Who is holding the country now? Harun Idris. Rory Stamno, Oma Ibn Chambers, as deputy education minister. Miboa.
Yeah.
Yes. Even Rory Stamno, Ibn Chambers is a foreign. Is once a foreign minister. Inti party are dumb Muslims. A war Muslim when I come
on dream
in NDC. Let's say we the Muslims in NDC have to come together and make something and build something for the party.
Wow.
So what I say, we are not just going to be voting for them. We should also bring out our plans and we should push it for the party to
you should emulate it and then do the necessary thing. So what I say, yes, we have to push for more. They say holiday I am I obiti or you know see see my holiday one uniska krom elusu this NSA yeah unim so say holiday keke because of where the country is losing big holiday I am I one and it's just one. Yes, that's where sometimes I blame my Muslim leaders. I would say even including me, but I'm not part when they were taking the decision. Like I could have put it to the president, the then flag bearer. So what I say, I could have put it to look. We need holiday. We need two. It's true. Among the two, if you cannot give us two, and you want to give us one of them, one should be two. Yes, I prefer that today one. Okay. Yes, like me, I prefer today one because and then she say. Yeah, we are sorry, no. She said, "Now, coffee, wako tuna, wako kuna nje. Why ni wejuma? Wachuchwa. Ochina na ubetiche. Ana ochina. Answer na ubo wiye wini nanu around 12 o'clock midnight. 12 ukoda. What sorry? 4. Yeah, Muslim sorry 4. Obrempong 4. Untumi ndabio uko ejuma. Yeah. Febra but uncle ene na yetu no ene waye ochina betwitwa wodi namusu utifi full day. So what I say, yes, yeah, when you I mean you have more time to relax, to enjoy, but this is the case that why Juma sa up to 12 wakoda was so ko Juma. What's the rest in it? Answer no baba na ma ubre no ya dini ya ene ma ubre twalu ya dini ya jao. Okay, wow. Nti Muslims have to bring out something unique, something that we need. Look, there is nothing that will bring out meaningful thing that is going to impact the religion and then the country. Yes, this government will reject it. Very well. Apart from you say Muslims mo festival na ma brabo ekire say ye apart from that and na Eid no then say gina ho mapa ye nyina say me muslimini ana me ye muslimini ye betimi asua bibi de afre mo esua odo. So I say, yes, we should stop unnecessary things. We should love each other. This Eid shows one say idinu say what privileges no. Yes, share white on. That means you are nobody. At the end of the day, no, you are going to die with the white clothes. And natural. Yes, the white rag. Who say it's only that white who are living in Dubako. And yet white, you know. Kalala white, you know. Yes. Yes. Which means it tells you that regardless of who you are, you will be like this one day. Yes. I was saying umbunia. I was saying unia ncheni ya wo. Exactly. And now my tranu me mo fry na mudi na wa come on. I mean you should show love, show appreciation, show that you care. Islam is one religion that says that every year usikani bia usika over 2.5% of that amount to be given to somebody. Yes, for the person to also build up himself. That's zakat. So what I say? So what you say? 100 Ghana cedis. I do 1 year. You just take 250 pesos. Or 10,000. You take 2,500 and give it to a poor person. Jiwe fabo bra. On the next year, Obenyabi, no why be, no the Maobi. Example, Usika dosu. Into Ubay, 250, Ubay, say 500 million.
$500 million no men friend nipa bebre na cheti say 100 Ghana ma omu you are wasting the money no and they can be there target number 5 you know them you know them and they are with you and they are right there with you call them 10,000 within next year anya ye kurapo among the 5 no miensa bi anami no bi on be yi almost on be yi bi adiama obi wow so what I say sadem so uya no nyame o men ka say owura de so owura onim say me oskanti me wow jejeje
woni ala say
yes Allah knows he give you and I want them out hwe won Ibrahim mama mu despite mu le mox mu obia almost me odi ma mu na meaning say they can do the right thing. Shaja Ibrahim mama yeah. I mean wow. Shaja oye yenya Ibrahim mama muti say 5 ana 10 wa Ghana wow
inya ne say be 5 or 10 now and you be brave than you
every region you Ibrahim mama no bi Ibrahim mama mu apa o ka say papa bre ebe kroka enyesi because the man have the heart of giving onubi na nyami ope and it's always brighten it doesn't show off
nyami be ko so ahira o sa
wow
because onim say e bi kan o sa so be che okay more principles no
yes even Lucky Dubi the late Lucky Dubi see God bless the hands that give it. Yes. Don't be like this. Be like this. Be a giver, not taker. But before you be a giver, by all means you take for somebody.
Yeah.
By all means.
Yes.
Ibrahim Mamba ono ni boss. Ono kono oni ni boss. Ni boss no one manua ono so ma. Na omu ni omu boss ya nyami.
Yes.
Nti nyami ne ma omu. Na omu so omu ma.
Okay.
Sure, despite mu. So what I say? Sure, I mean Ghana, you was sick for.
Yeah.
And they can take care of the country. They come together.
Okay. Say do more festive season this year. To the bia na youth no. Bo say oma tutumoto enam krom prim na bi nyase na bi pra na ensem ahodo a bi anka eni sesi wo bra mani age na nka mo kire odo na ka mo share de mo wo eni mu nuanom a eni bi anya no na akofa asem foforo ba enei amudi mo festival edi then na wo ka kire the Muslim community the youth asabri wo mo hwew na mo tie we.
It's wrong for them to do that. Totally wrong. Why would they be taking bike? Share in Islam. Don't disturb your neighbor. Ebi wo wa uti gbe na kuma metu. Ebi be ko high. Una okunu. Owu una okunu. Because una umade nu. Ema. So what I say? So no be afomutu. Be boom or just pipe. No I hear day. Islam didn't teach us this way. Islam is a peaceful religion. And he wants us to be peace with our neighbors.
Yes.
Respect them. They should also respect you. Look, your BBIC, ewo kramu. Say lakum dinukum waliya din. Lakum dinukum waliya din.
And what you more better.
All your religion, I hold my religion.
Okay.
We should be in peace.
No being controlled with him.
Baby. She said, I come to one of your Christians for her. Say, me no easy.
Debbie.
Me no easy. So as a Christian in this bar, or you know, easy. So be at your end. I should be at my end.
Obi ending lame.
Be ending lame.
Said your tin ne so
settle. okra no so what as here nti so wo fo moto na ukobu bia na esi na betina se yen fa manyami dabi una ukosu ye
wa sheda no aye
yes anka unam gentila ene udi bonwa misi oh nyami ne because we onam wa brasemu ana is a gentleman, we know him, he doesn't do that. Oh dear, you better be a man. But you say, say one said that Quebec say, what's that? Because that's your habit.
Alaji, yeah, that's in ten more money, yes, Sanya Mano. No, and Famutu, to Mirika, no, and not just to come out the moment. You say, if you know, we are in Kwan, especially some of our Aurea, in Zongomu, and Sunamu, Utuana, never block Quino. It's bad. Answer over block Quino. Payments. Yes. Inform the area. Say on this day, from this time to this time. Exactly. You should change your routes. Now, what was it? Who say now? Ya block Quino. No, obi yari. They debate. Oh, mufa kwa mufa no say ya block Quino. Afina can pretend ni. So if I couldn't wa, is who's responsible? Yeah. So we should stop that. Okay. So but yeah. Let's abide the law. The appropriate authorities. Exactly. Alaji, yadi yankomo na ebe ye no bia wo mpaniphobia obese wunchia o name dim festival in February na yen sorry. First, michia your mampeni is SLC John Dramani Mama. We are still praising him. Wow. Especially in Etizongomu. We appreciate what he has done for us. Nice. So far so good. And inshallah his appointment is on course. Okay. Inshallah, he will cross the bridge. Wow. And we are going to cross together with him. Okay. We will make sure that his government is going to survive. This government will succeed, inshallah. And all things that he put in place is inshallah. Okay. It will be history. Okay. Any chief imam. Yeah, no chief imam metiano. Okay. Metia Alisuna chief imam. Metia mi mami. Aji Ajara Musali. Okay. Mitia mi yirin mu Samira anyhow. Mitia obia. Mitia me in-laws muni na. Okay. Obia any me brother Zachary Jonah or US. Any Mr. Mala obaye. Only free US obaye. Any me bra kasa kosi. Any baba mo obo. Ye area of Sarki Abibu. Ye bra bakubi wakabibi. Ye friend Alaji Dazin. Masaud Alasan. One of the finest brother Ayewo. Almost about Enurano, and then 40 days. Okay. And then, but Enurano, because of any celebrity Salah. I mean, man, cra, what the baby pa. Nin Koda, and in the Ira Ojaomono. I mean, ma, young show me. Okay. A dear papa, Oyo will be asking. That blessing should be on them. Alaji, yeah, that's Sisano pay. Never kind honey didn't come. Any that's not Kitia. Okay. Any way, Chief of Staff, Martin Chaubia, Chief Julius Debra, Inshallah. Alaji, that's it. The Alhaji Ismaila Ali Horoya. Greater Accra Regional Zongo Caucus Coordinator. And I want to say, Wabeka and San, we job us in the holiday edition. We require any Muslimi for Adium Happy Eid. Come in there. Now for Dean Como, I did fast, I fashion you home. I will say, Bruno, I had a see. I want a year job as you made so. Now for Dean, baby, but before I back on, happy birthday going out to you. A year. Eli Zonam Dosu. Today marks another year in his life. I pray and ask God to continue to bless you in all your doings. I ask God to grant you the wisdom you need in all your ways. So exactly 9 years. This is the hour of 7 a.m. You came on this earth, yes, on this earth, and bless you that day by showers, rain. I love you, my son. Okay, from your mother, sister, and grandparents. Eli Zonam Dosu. Wamu say ne wawoda. Nti Nyankopon hira no nka no ye okase. Abusia nchi akase pass fan koma eye hajia. Niami hajia ba ko pe.
ɔse Obrempong ɛyɛ ama mente wo nka hagye ɛnɛ mɛba mangwase o mene Francis ɛbɛba enti Hajia Rabiatu Yakubu Nana Akosia Ejako Kronti Hima ɛwɔ mangwase akuapem ɛwɔ akuapem no constituency Yankopo insha ala insha no nka ho ɛnɛ yɛbɛba ba bedu ɛyɛ mangwase yɛbɛba ba wi odwan no bi dan me hu sɛ muta abɔmɔden akyekyere o mabɔ hɔ akɛse paa yɛbɛba ba wi bi Hajia Charity Desmond say and then my happy aid Barka de Salah Yankopo insha no onka ho Hajia Charity Desmond ye juma wo fia ha SYZ broadcasting ano de sanchie kodi ama ho all too soon abusia ha ne de ne Dwaboase jumadi ni nyina AC na bana wie ya Emmanuel Mr Emmanuel Owusu ana hyehyɛ dwumadi imam on in assistant Emmanuel Opoku ana me betra fidie echi na me so me pie ye we producer Desmond Sowa ave Prince K NC so be kono Ralph wo ho Peter wo mu nyina ka ho ne hyehyɛ dwumadi kama ana ye di dwumadi bia medisi no ni kojo ashon the third amrehia hene Nyankopɔn enhyirawa mempene da nyame admo Monday yebese hia na ye di Dwaboase dwumadi midi ade enke Obrempong makramo